Yo, what is happening? We are here live on the Ace Jordan Show for NFL Week 16. Hope you are live, juiced, locked, and ready to go. Obviously, haven't missed a thing here, guys. We are ready with an absolute extravaganza of an early window this week. Look at what we have here: Bills versus the Patriots. Ravens versus the Bengals, Rams at the Vikings, Bucks at the Panthers. Those four scores will be at the top right there. Chargers, Texans down below, Giants at the Eagles, Lions at the Falcons, Jaguars at the Jets. Anyway, guys, hope you had a great Christmas. Are you ready on this Boxing Day? Grab your pint, grab your drink, grab your girls, grab your smoke. Make sure whatever you do that you like and subscribe at the bottom. It is there. There is no excuse now. So make sure you do. Apparently I've got to ask you because all these views are just going off the chain. And we've got no subscribers, guys. So if you like it, make sure you just drop a little subscribe there. So, are you ready for what's no doubt going to be an amazing, ram-packed NFL action this week? Cannot wait. Shout out to everybody who is locked in live on YouTube right now. Thank you to everybody who has been reaching out to me on Twitter. Thanks for your interaction. Some people just use it as a numbers game, guys. What are we doing out there? Make sure you're not just IFBing for no reason. Absolutely use Twitter, guys, for what it is worth. It is a small world, and we are making it even smaller these days by the way we connect. Can't wait to bring you this NFL Week 16 early window action live today. Haven't missed a thing here, guys. We're just waiting for all the kickoffs and the action to start. And here we go. We are live here now with the LA Chargers and the Houston Texans just receiving the ball now. They will start on offense, they being the LA Chargers. We also have here for you the Bills versus the Patriots has just kicked off. All the games around the NFL have started and we are ready, live and popping for this one. Can't wait, guys. Hope you are live and juiced. Going to be bringing you so much touchdowns today with that games. It's going to be unbelievable. Hopefully we go all the way through. One quick break and then we will be back with you. So, again, for those of you that don't know what the Redzone is, basically, when all the NFL teams are on offense and they're around 25, 20 yards away from the heavens, it cuts live to those teams. So that's why we bring you the action all the way, and it is juiced and it is popping. Let's see if we can absolutely nail it today, guys. Anyway, we are now starting with the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. Mac Jones and the gang now to start the game. Let's see if they can repeat what they did 3 weeks ago. And surely the Buffalo Bills defense are going to be up for it today after they got dog walked out of their own stadium 3 weeks ago live on prime time. Anyway, speaking about live on prime time, here he is himself, Mr. Cool, Mr. Joey Burrow, the Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals today, and Joey Burrow there under loads of pressure, but he scrambles to his left and he completes a beautiful, perfect laser into Higgins to start the Cincinnati Bengals rolling today. Anyway, Mac Jones and the gang, New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills are in a very quick 3rd and 10 now, forcing him to pass the ball, and the defense are absolutely swarming. You can tell the Buffalo Bills are on it today after they got embarrassed a few weeks ago, and Ed Oliver there with a huge sack, and Mac Jones and the gang have got to go off nice and early today. Absolute great start there by the Buffalo Bills defense. Loads of pressure down the A-gap. The offensive line there really struggling. Mac Jones couldn't avoid the pressure and he had to eat one. Anyway, while Mac Jones has had to eat one, let's go live now to the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions, and we're expecting the Atlanta Falcons to go off today. Kyle Pitts with a huge reception there to start the game for the Atlanta Falcons, absolutely rolling. Let's hope that the ATL show up today. Anyway, speaking who needs to show up today, we are talking about Joey Burrow, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Baltimore Ravens, now on the march, coming out nice and early, throwing the ball all over the lot. Just showing you a replay here. We've got a very simple crossing route. Two wide receivers literally inside the numbers, making a beautiful crossing route there. And Joey Burrow finds the space in the seams and absolutely drills one in there. Another beautiful completion into Higgins. Gets Joey Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals rolling. Here we go now. Joey Burrow finds Mixon in the backfield. Finds him in the flat there, and Mixon looks like he picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Fully aware that Joe Burrow is his real name and it isn't Joey Burrow, but I'm making that reference to Georgie Best because you don't know he's got that swagger a bit like Joe Namath. Joey Burrow there, absolute baller he is. No doubt going to be putting points up on the Ace Jordan show today. Anyway, while we wait for Joe Burrow, huge turnover to tell you about there because the Giants and the Eagles, Jalen Hurts throws an interception. And it looks like the Giants come up huge there on defence, nice and early. Giants make a huge interception there. Can't quite see who it is because it's cut from the replay. But the Giants, we don't know, have turned up on defence today and have made a huge play there. Great start for the Giants in that divisional clash against the Eagles. Right, what do we have here? Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets. And it looks like the Jacksonville Jaguars today battle of the number 1 and 2 pick with Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence. Maybe they are pumped up and juiced today. We will see if these two teams can get balling and get right live on the early window. Anyway, while we are waiting for the Jets and to come back on the field, we will go live to the Cincinnati Bengals, who are faced with a 3rd and 9, and it looks like the Baltimore Ravens defense has come up good there. Mack, number 94, screaming off the edge, and he's got a huge sack on Joe Burrow there, and he's going to have to eat one. Looking like the Cincinnati Bengals are going to have to settle for a field goal nice and early. Joe Burrow there with a great start, flinging the ball all over the lot. But John Harbaugh and that defence for the Baltimore Ravens looks like it comes up good, and it's going to have to force Evan McPherson on for the field goal attempt now. Doing it for Pat McAfee and the brand, no doubt. Let's see if he can do it here and drain one. We will see. 35-yard attempt. Is he going to drain it? Let's see. Everybody hush, hush, hush. Now there's a flag on the play. We will see what that flag on the play is for. No doubt we'll be back live there. While we are waiting for the Cincinnati Bengals and the result of that field goal, we will go to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. They start now on offense, 2nd and 7. Who does he find? Singletary over the middle, and Singletary gets a beautiful completion there, right down the middle, and picks up a 1st down. Currently around about 30 yards on their own territory. Looking like they don't want to string against a nice drive here. Josh Allen, plenty of time in the pocket. Beautiful protection by his offensive line. Drills it perfect into Singletary over the middle, and Singletary completes a good 1st down there, and the Buffalo Bills are on the march. Let's see what this Patriots defense can do. That 3-4 defence here now needs to start turning up and balling. There has been a field goal at the LA Chargers to tell you about there, guys. Hasn't come up on the screen, but the Chargers have took a 3-0 lead up against the Texans, and they have started well there. No doubt Justin Herbert and the gang absolutely balling. We will see. When that field goal has been confirmed here with the pictures, I will give it to you, but no doubt it is. Checking on our little betting app there, and the field goal has been drained. Shout out to Bet365, gonna get a deal off them one day, no doubt. Anyway, that is the only score currently around the NFL, guys. Haven't missed a thing here. All the scores are currently live and correct. We are still waiting for the result of that Bengals field goal also. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in, guys, no matter where you are around the world. Shout out to the Ace Jordan show, absolutely reaching out. Where? America. What? Mexico. What? UK. What? I even saw I got some views in Spain last week. Anyway, it's just showing you that LA Chargers field goal here. It was a 50-yard attempt and it's been drained absolutely beautifully right down the middle there. And the Chargers, yes, they do take a 3-0 lead up against the Texans. Don't forget, Chargers scoreboard down there, down below. It should say 3-0. Got my little JavaScript on the read. What do you know about the One Man and His Dog show, Ace Jordan? Shout out to Shan for getting these beautiful graphics done. Shout out to Dinkstog, who is upstairs, currently having a nice little cotch while Daddy brings all the noise and he brings all the juice for everybody around the world watching live and locked in. Anyway, we've got Josh Allen here now on a 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills, and he completes a beautiful route there to Mackenzie. Mackenzie on the out route picks up a first down, and the Buffalo Bills now on the march, on the move. Josh Allen there, beautiful completion, and now the Buffalo Bills are on the move, on the march. Haven't missed a thing here, guys, on the Ace Jordan Show. We are live and locked in. Hope you are ready no matter what you are doing. Hope you are juiced. Shout out to everybody who had a great Christmas. Hope you smashed it there with your family. Hope you had a beautiful Christmas dinner. Hope you are ready for today's NFL, bringing us a beautiful extravaganza. What we got going on, 8 games, and we are now live here with those Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen now, looking like he's going to take it himself, looking like he's got some room on the edge, and we already know. Check out the Ace Jordan special about a month ago, when we was breaking down that Patriots defence, 3-4, very heavy, weighs about 3 trains, hard to run it on them. We all know that Patriots defence is one of the best in the league, but it couldn't stop Josh Allen getting some room on the outside this time. Anyway, let's go live. Back now to the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. There was a flag on the play. No field goal attempt being attempted here because the Cincinnati Bengals are going to come out now for another 3rd and 9. So we're going to rewind my carbine and reload that down. 3rd and 9. Joe Burrow and the gang. Did he find Mixon on a wheel route on the outside? No, he didn't. Great coverage there by the Baltimore Ravens defence, and it looks like now they are back in that 4th and 9 and the field goal kicker will come out. So just to recap what was going on there, looking like the Cincinnati Bengals was going to attempt the field goal. The field goal kicker did come on. There was a flag on the play, and for whatever reason, must have been a penalty against the defence. Cincinnati Bengals had a rewind my carbine and they had another go at it. Failed, so now it looks like they will attempt that field goal attempt. We'll bring it live to you when they do. Looking like the Jacksonville Jaguars have also took a field goal lead against the New York Jets. It's going to bring it to you live here now. So we've got 2 field goals to tell you about. One in Cincinnati, one at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Haven't missed a thing here, guys, around the NFL. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in no matter what you are doing, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and pumped for this one. We know we definitely are. Jacksonville Jaguars, as I've just told you, took a field goal lead against those New York Jets. Oh, let's take a little breather there. Let's make sure we are live and juiced and locked in. Let's make sure all the scores are live and correct. Yes, they are down below. Hope you are ready and live and juiced and pumped, because we are with the Buffalo Bills, currently banging on the heavenly door. Matt Judon here, looking like he's got a bit shook up there from that last play. Anyway, we are with the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Now with a 2nd and 3. Josh Allen and the gang here now. What does he do? Hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary's looking to forage through the gaps, but he couldn't quite get through there because he's been blown up by Van Noy and Bentley. Get a little bit of Josh Allen also when they scream through those gaps, and the Buffalo Bills there now with a 3rd and 3. New England Patriots defence bending, not breaking currently so far. Haven't missed a thing here. The Rams currently against the Vikings, 0-0 in that one. 10 and change in the first quarter. Just showing you here now. Matty Stafford trying a little quarterback sneak, but he sort of dropped the ball and fumbled it, and I don't think he got there. Anyway, we will stay now with the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots, 3rd and 2, literally inches away from the heavens. Josh Allen and the gang now, plenty of time in the pocket, looking to float one into Gabriel Davis, and it bounces out of his hand. Unlucky there, didn't quite complete it, so we'll see what the Buffalo Bills decide to do with a 4th and 2, literally inches away from the New England Patriots end zone. But the defence coming up good there, looking for a pass, thought it was into Davis, but it wasn't, it was into Diggs. Bounces off Diggs' hand and it was incomplete there. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL. We will go live here now to the LA Rams versus the Minnesota Vikings. Matt Stafford hands it off to Henderson. Henderson looking for some room on the outside there. Maybe he picked up 4 or 5 yards. Great little rush play. We will stay with a double box situation. Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. Josh Allen and the gang now deciding to go for it, but there is a flag on the play. We will see now what the result of that flag on the play is. It was currently a 4th and 2. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are currently live and locked in and juiced. We are with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers, looking like they've got about 4 QBs on the depth chart today. Who are they going to go with? Looks like Superman and Cam Newton. Cam Newton now, second and 8, currently on the Tampa Bay 15-yard line, but there's been a flag on the play there, so we will keep you live and locked in. Few teams now on offense, few teams now currently banging on the heavenly doors. Haven't missed a thing here. Hopefully we will bring you a touchdown live soon. We will go now to the LA Rams versus the Minnesota Vikings. Matty Stafford fakes the handoff, plenty of time, rolls out to his right, looking like he's going to pick up the first down. Yep, he does. Matt Stafford there picks up the first down, rolling out on the play action. Anyway, we will go to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen on a 4th and 2. What's he going to do? The Buffalo Bills are going to decide to roll the dice, and it looks like they go for it. Touchdown there. Couldn't quite see who it is because there's so much going on. We go now to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers now on offense, now have a 3rd down. Cam Newton and the gang handed it off. There was a touchdown there to tell you about. We will confirm it on the scoreboard in just a second. Matt Stafford now and the gang, loads of time, checking around, hands it off. Looks like Higby back in the lineup today, is he? Looking like he completes a first down there. Absolutely beautiful for Matt Stafford there and the gang. Beautiful touchdown also. Happened so fast, guys. He literally shot by Josh Allen there, taking a 7-0 lead in that one. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Couldn't quite see who the touchdown scorer was, but I'm telling you now, we definitely have one. What a beautiful touchdown there for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills getting off the scoreboard now. Fair play to him. Buffalo Bills now making that 7-zip. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We will stay live, juiced and locked with the Rams. Matt Stafford now hands it off. And guess what? We look like Sony Michel has ran one right down the middle there, right down the A-gap. And we've got a beautiful touchdown now for the LA Rams. Absolutely beautiful here. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL, guys. The LA Rams have just got a beautiful touchdown lead now. That point after is also good. The Carolina Panthers are currently on offense as well, and last week they made loads of mistakes on 4th and longs, going for it in the red zone, being very plucky, being very brave. But I tell you what, looks like they've done it this time and they've had to settle for a field goal. Loads of touchdowns going in around the NFL, guys. Here now, we are now live and popping. Everybody seems to be jumping off on the scoreboard. Hope you are well. Jump around. All the scores are going off, guys. Absolutely beautiful. This is what we love here on the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you are live and well no matter what you are doing. Live on this Boxing Day, Week 16, NFL special. The Rams currently 7-0 up against the Vikings. The Bengals taking a 3-0 lead up against the Ravens as well. The Tampa Bay Bucks is currently 3-0 to the Carolina Panthers. They had to settle for that field goal there and it got successfully drained. The Giants versus the Eagles currently scoreless. Lions Falcons also scoreless. Don't forget the Buffalo Bills just absolutely drilled one there, taking a 7-point lead against the New England Patriots, and the Jacksonville Jaguars 3-0 up against the Jets. That brings you live and up to date, guys, with all the scores around the NFL. Hope you are live and juiced and locked in no matter what you are doing, guys. We are ready and pumped for this one. Great touchdown there by the Buffalo Bills. So much was going on. Literally couldn't see there was that much action. It was popping off all over the place. But we know the scores are correct. Just making sure that they are. Anyway, we will go now to the Baltimore Ravens. Currently on offense. Can't see who's in at quarterback today. We know it's not Lamar Jackson. Great completion there, looking like he's got Bateman on an out route, and Bateman completes a first down there for the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens now with a 1st and goal, looking like they're trying to respond with a touchdown of their own. Joe Burrow now on the sideline, looking a bit nervous, looking a bit twitchy, because the Ravens now balling out on offense. Great completion there, 3rd reception, 22 yards for the Baltimore Ravens. We are rolling. Dinks. Baltimore Ravens now, 1st and goal. Johnson, 5 for 6, 54 yards to start the game. Hands the ball off. Who they got in it running back as well, looking like Murray. Did Murray pick up the first down there? Yes, he did. Beautiful play there by the Baltimore Ravens, banging on the Cincinnati Bengals' heavenly door. We will see now Jesse Bates screaming down from that gap there, making a great play on defence. Baltimore Ravens now, second and goal. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons going to have to settle for a field goal. And the Lions now get off the scoreboard with a 3-0 lead against the Atlanta Falcons there. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL, guys. We will stay live with the Ravens. Ravens now, second and goal. Plenty of time in the pocket. Let's see, did he float one in the corner of the end zone? No, he didn't. Looking for Marquise Brown, didn't quite get him. Don't forget we've got that touchdown there to tell you about with the Lions, guys. They have just drained one, taking a 3-0 lead against the ATL. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. LA Chargers versus the Houston Texans. And now, the Texans now get a chance to respond to their own. Because Rex Burkhead looks like he's just rushed one in. And he has. Rex Burkhead there with a touchdown for the Texans. And the Texans now respond with a huge touchdown of their own. Rex Burkhead making it 7-3. Absolutely beautiful response there by the Texans. Let's stay here with the Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens now respond with a touchdown of their own. And it looks like Bateman with a beautiful post route. And the Baltimore Ravens now, Johnson with a completion into Bateman. Bateman with his fourth reception of the game. 26 yards. Bateman now with a touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens. Absolutely beautiful. Just showing you a replay here. Johnson, plenty of time in the pocket. Bateman looking where the inside leverage is. Sees Bailey. Bailey gets caught off by the quarterback's eyes there. And he absolutely drills one into Bateman. And Bateman now with a touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens. Bringing them back into the game there. Let's see if this point after is good for the Ravens. Tucker now for the point after, and of course he is. We know Tucker is as clutch as they can get, and Tucker now absolutely drills it. Beautiful completion there. The Baltimore Ravens, Johnson into Bateman, and they are rolling. Now who's speaking of rolling, just showing you a replay here now of the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots, and that touchdown again. Who was it into? Gabriel Davis. Absolutely beautiful there by the Buffalo Bills. Anyway, we will go now to Tom Brady and the gang versus the Carolina Panthers, who are currently 3-0 up in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are currently live and correct. Buffalo Bills 7-0 up. Cincinnati Bengals 7-3 down against the Baltimore Ravens. LA Rams 7-0 up against the Minnesota Vikings. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3-0 down against the Carolina Panthers. LA Chargers 7-3 up against those Houston Texans. Giants 0-0. Detroit Lions 3-0 up against the Falcons. That brings you live and up to date with all the scoreboard, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in no matter where you are around the world, around the globe. We are pumped here on the Ace Jordan Show. Shout out to Victoria for this beautiful cup here. What do you know about ginger balls? What do you know about the front? Oh, let's get it on. Whee! Ginger balls. Shout out to everybody who's got ginger balls. Shout out to Team Gingers and the gang. Carson Wentz doing it for the gang earlier. The Indianapolis Colts. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We will stay live with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers, and Tom Brady now in a 1st and 15. I formation, ball under centre, loads of time, fakes the play action, hands it off, just looking loose. This is Ronald Jones because there's no Leonard Fournette there, and they look like they get a huge chunk play, looking like they get 11 or 12 yards back there. Tom Brady always getting his team in the right play, and Rojo with a great completion there. Anyway, let's go to the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots, because Harris has just got his 5th rush of the game, 18 yards, and the Patriots now on offense, looking now if they can respond against that early touchdown now by Josh Allen and the gang. Beautiful completion there by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, as we mentioned, into Ronald Jones. 2 teams now on offense, double box situation, and it looks like the Tampa Bay have got the run game absolutely going, because they've got a huge play here. Is that a touchdown? Yes, it is. Looking like there was a huge 50-60 yard run play there, and it wasn't Jones, it was Keyshawn Vaughn. Great touchdown there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, live on the Ace Jordan Show. What a great play there. Huge run play. Just showing you a replay. Tom Brady, ball under centre. Gronk on the outside with a huge block. Creates a huge hole for Keyshawn, and he absolutely drills it. Makes one guy miss. Gets room on the outside and takes it all the way to the crib. What a touchdown there, live on the Ace Jordan Show. Absolutely beautiful. Love that there. Beautiful play. Loads of room on the outside. Makes 2-3 guide mix. Takes it all the way to the house. Let's see if that point after is good. Tampa Bay Buccaneers there. Running it right down the Panthers' throat. Absolutely beautiful. 7-3 now. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL, guys. Tampa Bay now getting back into that one. The Bucs. 7-3 against the Panthers. Absolutely beautiful here, guys. Loads of action around the NFL. It's just popping off. There's 8 games. What would you expect? Anyway, we go now live here to the New York Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that might be Zach Wilson. And it is. And Zach Wilson on a quarterback run has just looked like he's running for about 50-60 yards. Oh my days, as my eyes was looking down, looking at the scoreboard, I've got to make sure I'm not seeing things. I've got to make sure that I'm not even drunk, I'm not even high. Did I just see what I just saw? Zach Wilson, yeah, you've got to show me a replay. On an RPO, loads of time, scrambles out of the pocket and Zach Wilson's wide open. Zach Wilson down the sideline, makes one guy miss, stays in bounds, walks the tightrope, makes another guy miss and runs it into the end zone. Zach Wilson there with a huge touchdown. 4th rushing touchdown for Zach Wilson of the season. And the New York Jets there, what a play. I don't even think, was it Zach Wilson? Because I've just saw Mike White and the gang walk past and surely he must have been giving him the high five because what a play that was for Zach Wilson and the gang. The New York Jets there with a huge one. New York Jets there, 7-3 up against the, that punt, that point after has been missed. It has been blocked, but it is still 6-3. You can't take that touchdown away from Zach Wilson. And what a play that was live on the Ace Jordan Show. What an NFL Week 16 live action we've had here with 2 huge touchdowns. The Tampa Bay Bucs absolutely ripped one off as well against the Carolina Panthers. 2 huge run plays here on the live on the Ace Jordan Show. We are live and popping. Hope you are well. Just to get a quick catch up with the scoreboard, guys, just to have a quick breath, make sure we are live and well. The Detroit Lions 3-0 up against the Atlanta Falcons. The LA Chargers currently 7-3 down against the Texans. The Rams 7-0 up against the Vikings. That is live and correct, guys. Scores absolutely flying in anywhere. The only game that hasn't got a score is the Giants and the Eagles. Anyway, guys, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL. We are live, juiced and popping now, and we will stay with Justin Herbert and the gang now currently on offense. Handed off, looking like he's that Eckler. Yeah, it is. Hands it off to him. And that's a great play there. Beautiful run play down the middle. Let's see if the LA Chargers can respond now. Live in this one. Absolutely haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and popping. Hope you are live and juiced in for this NFL Redzone Week 16 special. Grab your drink, grab your girl, grab your smoke. Let's go for this NFL watch along. Shout out to the throwback Allen Iverson 76ers jersey. What do you know about them ones in the old school throwback? And speaking who's an old school throwback, that running game's coming back now after we see loads of teams playing cover 2 defence. You've got to be patient with the run. Expect running backs in the draft to be big. As we all know, it ain't a big quarterback draft next year. Expect some veterans to be on the move. But we ain't going to see no amazing rookies like Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. That's for sure. I know they're in the 2nd season this year, but you know what I mean. Fresh in the league, fresh baby faces, but they're absolute ballers. Justin Herbert now and the gang on offence for the LA Chargers, and we will see what they can cook up here. Because we've had 2 beautiful run plays live on the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you are live and juiced and locked in. We are pumped and ready for this one. 2nd and 15 now. We will stay live with the LA Rams on the Texans 40-yard line. Justin Herbert, plenty of time. Finds a completion over the middle. Looks like he's got his tight end there. Number 87, great completion into Cook with a seam route. Couldn't pick up the first down, but he gets a good completion there. Justin Herbert and the gang now marching. First quarter, second 2 minutes gone there. 7-3 to the Houston Texans. We have a 3rd and 5. Haven't missed a thing here, guys, around the NFL. We are live and juiced and locked in. grab your drink, grab your girl, grab your smoke, grab your family, grab your food. Let's go for this NFL watch along, pumped and live, ready on the NFL Ace Jordan show. Justin Herbert now, plenty of time in the pocket. That offensive line looks like he's giving him great time, and he looks for Cook on an out route, but he couldn't find him, looking like the pass was too hot to handle. And now the LA Rams, let's see what they do on 4th and 5. Brandon Staley with his massive bollocks always goes for it, thinks like he's playing Madden all the time, goes for it on every single 4th and whatever. So we've got to expect the LA Rams to roll the dice and go for it. Anyway, we will go to the Minnesota Vikings here, who are looking like they're an offense because they've got Adam Thielen and Kirk Cousins back in today. 6 for 6, 64 yards. Thielen with 1 reception, 25 yards. And the Minnesota Vikings have a 1st and goal. Sean McVay calls the timeout for the Rams. What's happened here? The LA Chargers have kicked a field goal, everybody. The LA Chargers have kicked a field goal. Breaking news. The LA Chargers have kicked a field goal and they make that 7-6 now in that one. The LA Chargers have kicked a field goal. Wow. Unbelievable. 7-6 in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in no matter what you are doing. Make sure you have one for me. We are live on the NFL show, guys, here on the Ace Jordan show. Week 16. Absolutely balling, buzzing, locked in, ready and pumped, juiced and live for this one. Hope you are well. Hope you are having a great time. We will go live here now to the Minnesota Vikings. Dalvin looks like he's in this formation. Looks like he's got Madison. Looks like Dalvin hands it off to him on a 1st and goal. Didn't get no look there. Anyway, we have a double box situation. Joe Burrow and the gang here now with the Baltimore Ravens, and Joe Burrow and the offense are rolling. So, LA Rams versus the Vikings, Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Double box situation. Let's keep you posted with everything that's going on. Kirk Cousins there with his 1st and goal, handed it off, but no room. That drive now is currently gone nearly over 6 minutes, 10 plays, 83 yards. Kirk Cousins and the gang now, 2 wide receivers, hands it off. Is it Dalvin? We will see. Picks up maybe 2 yards there, and now they've got a 3rd and goal, looking like they are miles away from the heavens, but let's see what they can do here now. That 3rd and goal has become even longer. It's not as if they're inches away, but obviously it's still a 3rd and goal. Keep you live and locked in what's happening there. We cut to the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. Live on offense. Joe Burrow hands it off. Mixon there, looking like he's got a few yards right down a bit of inside zone run play. Looks like he's picked up 3 yards, and we will keep you live and locked. 3rd and goal now for the Minnesota Vikings versus the LA Rams. Let's see what Kirk can dial up. Got 6 completions already, and we may have jinxed him because he's looking for Jefferson there. He's popped off Jefferson's hands, and number 32 for the LA Rams pulls that interception down, and the Rams come up big there on defense, intercepting Kirk Cousins and the gang. That pass into Jefferson was too hot to handle, and number 32 for the LA Rams picks it off, runs it out of bounds, and the Rams come up good on D. So we will go live to the Cincinnati Bengals here. Joe Burrow and the gang, 2nd and 7. Looking for 89 over the middle on a shallow crossing route, and he finds him. Patrick Green there. Great play on defense though. Stops him just short of the 1st down marker. Just giving you a replay here of that interception for Kirk Cousins there. Great interception for the LA Rams. Number 32. Couldn't see who is on the back of his shirt in on the depth chart today. Great interception now, and the LA Rams then were balling, giving the ball back to Matt Stafford and the gang. Let's see what they can do. Joe Burrow and the gang now with a 3rd and 2, currently on the Baltimore Ravens 20-yard line. Let's see what Joe Burrow dials up here. 3 wide receivers to his left in a bunch formation. Joe Burrow and the gang gets the pass off into his favourite target, Jamar Chase. What do you know about Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase? Got that chemistry like Eminem and Dr. Dre back in the late 90s. What do you know about that? Every time I see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase on the field, I'm expecting to see a Forgot About Dre video. What do you know about Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and the gang there balling out, picking up a 1st down? Cincinnati Bengals now rolling. Speaking of rolling, New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. They are on offense and they are rolling. Currently in the Buffalo Bills 20-yard line, and it's handed off to Harris, and I think Harris has run one in there, and he has. Harris looks like he scores a beautiful touchdown there for the New England Patriots, and he has handed off there. 13 plays of that drive, just showing you there. Mac Jones and the gang tossed it out to Harris. Harris gets beautiful blocks in front of him by the wide receivers, and he runs it in for a touchdown. So the New England Patriots there get back into the game. Let's see if that point after is good, but the Patriots now make it 7-6 in that one. We will stay live with Joe Burrow and the gang and the Cincinnati Bengals, because Joe Burrow and the gang now have a 2nd and goal. Joe Burrow and the gang now looking for his tight end again over the middle, but it is overthrown. No good that time. And Joe Burrow now will have a 3rd and goal. We will go to the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton and the gang here. And guess what? Cam Newton now has just threw a huge pick into, it looks like, White. And White there comes up with the interception, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the ball back for Tom Brady and the gang. Haven't missed a thing here, guys. There's a lot going on all around the NFL. Patriots now get that touchdown. Need to see if that point after is good, and it is. Harris with a great touchdown there. We will stay live with Joe Burrow and the gang live in the red zone. Joe Burrow hands it off, and Mixon there gets blown up. The Baltimore Ravens defense has shown up good today, and no matter who they put in, the Baltimore Ravens defense comes up good. Fair play to them, keeping Joe Burrow now to a 4th and goal. Let's see what they do. Again, as we said, the New England Patriots with a touchdown into Harris, and that point after is good. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are live and correct. We will stay live with the with the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow now, 4th and goal. 33 seconds of the first quarter left. Let's see what they do. Handed off to Mixon, and Mixon looking to try and get through in between the tackles, and I think he did. Touchdown there. Is that a touchdown? Yeah, it is. Looking like that's been confirmed, and it looks like the Cincinnati Bengals' patience paid off, because that touchdown there has been ran in. Joe Burrow hands it off to Mixon, and Mixon in between the tackles eventually gets in, and Joe Mixon there with a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals, and we're done now. That offense is red hot, absolutely beautiful. We think it's hot in here like Nelly, because Joe Mixon and the gang there have just scored a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's see if that point after is good. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Keep it live and locked around the NFL. Just seeing if this point after is good. And it is. Juiced, live, locked in, doing it for hashtag Pat McAfee and the brand kickers and punters. Fair play to you, getting it done. Anyway, let's go to the New York Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's a battle of the high picks today, because Zach Wilson scored an amazing touchdown live on the Ace Jordan show with that huge QB run, keeping it 6-3 in that one. Haven't missed a thing here. Trevor Lawrence and the gang now looking to respond in that one. We will go to the Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Detroit Lions currently 3-0 up in that one. Haven't missed a thing here now, guys. The Atlanta Falcons currently trailing. Let's see what they can do now. With Matt Ryan and the gang on offense. Matt Ryan 4 for 5 of the day, 36 yards of offense. The Detroit Lions, as we know, let's see if they are juiced and jacked after that 2 wins of the season now. Matt Ryan and the ATL 6 for 8 of the season. Let's see if they can sneak into the playoffs. Maybe they can. We will see. Matt Ryan and the gang now. 2-by-1 formation. Guess who he's found over the middle? It's not Kyle Pitts. It's number 9 there. It's Hall. And Hall there with a shallow crossing route, looking like he's picked up the first down. Beautiful play there. Matt Ryan and the gang rolling. Anyway, we will go now to the LA Rams versus the Minnesota Vikings. They are backed up deep in their own territory on their own 15-yard line. And what does Matt Stafford do on a 3rd and 10? Hands it off to Odell Beckham on a wide receiver screen. But I don't think he picked up the first down here. So Matt Stafford and the gang are going to have to settle now for a punt, because they are too backed up, and surely they won't go for it there. Even Brandon Staley didn't go for it, because the LA Chargers, as we know, they actually kicked a field goal. Can you believe it, guys? They actually kicked a field goal. Just showing you a replay of the Cincinnati Bengals and that huge touchdown by Joe Mixon and the gang. Haven't missed a thing here, guys. Around the NFL, all the scores are currently live and locked in. We will go to the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Josh Allen hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary finds room down the middle there, and he picks up a huge 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Yes, Singletary. Great play there by Singletary and the gang. Sorry there, guys. My dog obviously heard a bit of noise outside, and she wants to just let me know what's going on in. But I had to tell her, listen, Dinkspet, Buffalo Bills I'm playing. We're live on the Ace Jordan show. We've got to keep the world up to date with what's going on. Anyway, Devil Singletary there, getting plenty of touches of the ball today. Josh Allen finds him in the flat, and it's a first down there. Josh Allen and the gang now rolling. Speaking of rolling, Tom Brady and the gang with a 3rd and 13. And did he find a laser into Antonio Brown? Yes, he did. Antonio Brown back in for the Tampa Bay Bucks today with his 4th reception of the game today. Tom Brady there scrambled to his left and found a beautiful, perfect completion into Antonio Brown, getting the job done today. Absolutely beautiful start there for Antonio Brown. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers seem like they can pile on more pressure in that one. Anyway, Buffalo Bills now with a little toss play out to McKenzie, and McKenzie on a little speed option there finds some room on the outside, picks up a huge first down. New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills 7-7. Haven't missed a thing in that one. We are live, juiced and locked in. Hope you're having fun, guys, no matter what you are doing around the NFL. Just making sure that the scores are all live and correct for you. Let's check. Anyway, 7-7 Patriots Bills, 10-7 Bengals Ravens, 7-0 Rams Vikings, 7-3 Bucks Panthers, 7-6 Texans Chargers, 0-0 Philly Giants, 3-0 Detroit Falcons, and 6-3 Jaguars Jets. We have brought you live and up to date. Hope you're having fun, guys, no matter what you are doing, live and locked in around the NFL. On live here on the Ace Jordan show. Shout out to everybody who's watching around the globe. Hope you are live, juiced and buzzing. Have one for me. Grab your drink, grab your girl, grab your smoke. Let's go. Like and subscribe, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Trying to get those subscribers up. So hit the subscribe button below if you are feeling it. If you're not, that's cool. I would love to hear your feedback, positive or negative. We're just looking to build the best sports show the UK has ever seen for the NFL. Make sure you're ready for 2022, because I bet you by then we're absolutely popping. Anyway, speaking of popping, Josh Allen and the gang looking to get that Buffalo Bills run game going. Him and Singletary killing it on the ground today. Josh Allen fakes the handoff and he absolutely screamed down the middle there, picked up about 20-30 yards. We will stay live with the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now, who are currently on the Panthers' 30-yard line. Tom Brady hands it off to Ronald Jones, looking for room on the outside there, but he couldn't quite find it. Not like Josh Allen, who picked up loads of room, screaming down the middle, and he picked up a few more than a few yards there. He's had 31 rush yards of the game off 3 rush yards alone, 3 running plays alone. Josh Allen absolutely killing it today, looking like he's trying to bounce back. I think that game's a bit personal, expected to get a bit chippy and expected to stay tight all the way. Anyway, Tom Brady and the gang now with a 2nd and 12, looking like Scotty Miller on a wheel route there, but he couldn't quite find him. Now, so now Tom Brady and the gang now faced with a 3rd and 12. Tom Brady having a word with the referee, trying to get a bit of PI, but it wasn't there. Let's go to the LA Rams, Minnesota Vikings now on offense. And what do we have? Dalvin. It's not Dalvin, it's Madison. Madison there with 7 rushes of the game there, 34 yards with the inside zone run play, and he picks up the first down and more. Kirk Cousins handed it off, and that's a great rush play there. Just showing you here now, Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the people that I have out today, Fournette, Godwin and Evans, but they've still got pure weapons, and we know Tom Brady and the gang can still get it done here. Just calling a timeout on the snap. Second quarter, 11 minutes and change gone. Haven't missed a thing here. They've just called their first timeout. We are live, juiced and popping around the NFL. Well, we have a quick break in action here. We've just got to tell you about the Jacksonville Jaguars touchdown that we have missed. Maybe they will bring it to us live here on the pictures, because the Jacksonville Jaguars have definitely scored a touchdown. Let's keep you live here with the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. because they are on offence with a 4th and inches. And what do? They flip it to Patterson, who you don't know he gets room on the outside, and the Falcons there respond with a touchdown of their own. It's that guy, Patterson, with a beautiful touchdown there, making it 6-3. Let's see if the point after is good, but that touchdown has definitely been scored by the Falcons, and there's also been a touchdown in the Jaguars game, making it 9-3 in that one. Let's see if they bring us the pictures, because the Jaguars have definitely scored. Absolute huge touchdown going in there. 2 touchdowns to tell you about. One for the Jacksonville Jaguars and one for the Atlanta Falcons. The Jacksonville Jaguars making it 9-6 in that one. And the Atlanta Falcons there. Corell Patterson with a huge run play on the outside zone, and he manages to scramble it in there. Great touchdown there for the Atlanta Falcons. Tom Brady and the gang now looking to get yards on that third and 12, and they didn't quite pick it up. Looking like the LA Chargers, there's a score there in that game as well. Looking like Justin Herbert and the gang have also scored a touchdown. We will wait to see if the pictures actually bring us it. We are in front of them, guys, because we use our little Bet365 app, wanting to keep you live and juiced with everything that's going on around the NFL. Tom Brady and the gang here have to stall out and take one. Looking like they have a 4th and 5. Let's see if they will kick the field goal. Let's try and bring you that LA Chargers touchdown, because they're handed off here. Yep, and there it is. Just showing you here now. Beautiful touchdown for the LA Chargers. Handed off to Jackson. And Jackson there with the outside zone run play makes it 12-7 to the LA Chargers. Great touchdown there for Jackson, and the LA Chargers there get off the mark with a beautiful touchdown of their own. LA Chargers with a couple of field goals and a touchdown now. Can't believe it. Brandon Staley looking like he's actually using a bit of game management today, because they get back into the game now, taking a 12-7 lead against the Houston Texans. Tampa Bay Buccaneers gonna have to settle for a field goal. Let's see if they drain it. 36-yard attempt. Field goal coming up for the Tampa Bay Bucs, and it's drained. Tampa Bay Bucs now. That field goal has been confirmed. Tampa Bay Bucs with a field goal attempt there. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL. LA Chargers going through 2-point conversion. Just making sure we got the Bucs update there for you. Bucs taking a 10-3 lead against the Carolina Panthers. Had to settle for a field goal. Absolutely beautiful. Haven't missed a thing here. LA Rams going for a 2-point conversion. We will see if they get it. Just showing you what the Jacksonville Jaguars touchdown was. And guess who responded with a touchdown of his own? Of course, it had to be Trevor Lawrence. And it was. Trevor Lawrence runs it in for a touchdown there of his own. Great play there by the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that's what got them back into the game. So just showing you there, Trevor Lawrence gets a touchdown, and their 2-point conversion failed. So that game stays 9-6. Haven't missed a thing here. We also have another 2-point conversion with the LA Rams. Justin Herbert hands it off, and Jackson looks like he's trying to get him, but he didn't. And the Houston Texans defense comes up good there. So the LA Chargers score stays at 12-7. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. 2 failed point conversions there, live on the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you are live and well, no matter what you are doing around the globe. We are buzzing. Make sure you like and subscribe. We will stay here now with Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals, currently 10-7 up against the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Burrow in an empty, looking deep, and who has he got screaming down the seams? Is he wide open? He is. He's got Boyd there with a huge completion, and Joe Burrow live on the Ace Jordan Show with a great play there into number 83, Boyd, with a beautiful, perfect, floated it deep in a 68-yard touchdown. Joe Burrow and the gang. What do you know about Joe Burrow / Georgie Best / Joe Namath? Joe Burrow there in an empty formation. 5 receivers out there eligible. Just showing you here, Baltimore Ravens in the cover 1 defense, and the safety gets drawn over to the other side. Looks like he got caught by Jamar Chase. Looks like he got caught by Dr. Dre and Eminem's chemistry, because guess who he flipped it out to? He flipped it out to Snoop Dogg, aka Boyd, and he scores a beautiful touchdown there. What a great play for the Cincinnati Bengals. They've got that chemistry like Aftermath back in the day. Shout out to Dr. Dre, going to be live at the Super Bowl with Eminem and the gang. Can't wait, because that was a great touchdown there for the Cincinnati Bengals. Absolutely ripped one big, beautiful 68-yard touchdown there for Joe Burrow and the gang, mate, giving the Cincinnati Bengals a 17-7 lead in that one. Huge play for Joe Burrow. What a huge touchdown there for Joe Burrow and the gang, live on the Ace Jordan Show. I know he won't let me down. Absolute baller that he is. Joey Burrow and the gang with a beautiful touchdown there. Great start on the Ace Jordan Show. We are live and popping. Hope you're having a good time, guys, no matter what you are doing around the globe. Don't know already that we're shouting out Mexico, shout out America, shout out the United Kingdom, of course, live and locked in on the NFL Week 16 Ace Jordan special. We will go to Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. 3rd and 3, currently on the Patriots 10-yard line. Let's see what they do here. 9 and change left in the second quarter. Josh Allen and the gang now sending the back in motion. Josh Allen fakes the handoff. Looking like they was trying to get an RPO into Singletary, but it didn't quite work. Maybe a bit of pass interference there. There's been a flag on the play. Anyway, we will go now here to the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets, because there must be a huge run back. Looks like it is. And the New York Jets there find a bit of time. And who is it who's going to run it back for a huge completion? Or is it Berrios? I think it is. No. Yes. No. It is Berrios. I knew it was. I just had to make sure because it's a 103-yard kickoff return for the New York Jets. Berrios there. I absolutely see he was running out like Roadrunner. Berrios with a 103-yard return for the New York Jets there. What do you know about the sensational huge scores in that game there, making it 13-3 to the New York Jets? They have had huge 2 touchdown plays there, one by Zach Wilson with the quarterback run, and then Berrios there absolutely buried him with a 103-yard kickoff return. Absolutely unbelievable. Can you believe it? The New York Jets are balling out today. Absolute great play there by Berrios with a 103-yard kickoff return. Absolutely beautiful. Looking like the Josh Allen gang Buffalo Bills here, and Sean McDermott are going to have to settle for a 25-yard field goal attempt against the New England Patriots. Loads of game management going on in that one today because it's tight. Tyler Bass now for the Buffalo Bills gets that complete, and it is now 10-3. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live and juiced. Absolutely beautiful touchdowns going on all over the place. New York Jets there with a huge 103-yard return. Berrios looking like Roadrunner. Special teams getting the blocks, and he absolutely gashed them down the middle, and he was running absolutely free for about 50 yards, moonwalking in the end zone like Michael Jackson. And Berrios there buried the Jaguars with a huge kickoff return. Absolutely beautiful. You haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. The Buffalo Bills had to settle for a field goal with Tyler Bass. Let's go to the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 10-3 in that one. Haven't missed a thing here because Cam Newton and the gang have got the ball on offense. Cam Newton fakes the handoff but can't get anywhere against that Tampa Bay rush defense. We all know that Tampa Bay rush defense is absolutely mean as fuck. They have about 50 juggernauts on that line, and Golston there blows up Cam Newton. Cam Newton now looking like he's trying to find a bit of form back at the Carolina Panthers. Let's see what he can do in this one. Loads of quarterbacks coming out for the Carolina Panthers, not sure what they're doing. Looking like Sam Darnold got him there on that huge play, and that's what got him up there. And then they subbed in Cam Newton, and now they have a 2nd and goal. Looking like they're sticking with Cam Newton for the rest of this drive after Sam Darnold got him up there. Anyway, Cam Newton looking for the back in the flat, and he got him. Number 20 there, looking like he picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Could only get back to the line of scrimmage though after the Cam Newton run play was blown up for a loss. Anyway, there's a 3rd and goal in that game. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live and juiced around the NFL. Hope you are live and juiced no matter where you are around the world. We are nearly at hour in. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Can't wait to see the analytics. Can't wait to see who's live, juiced and popping in for this one. In for the Redzone special. We've only got 2 more left after this one, so let's make the most of it. Grab your drink, grab your girl, grab your smoke, do whatever you got to do. Double box situation. We have Sam Darnold in now for the 3rd and goal, and I'm not sure what Matt Rule is doing here, subbing in quarterbacks like there was linemen. But Sam Darnold there has to eat one, and the Tampa Bay defense comes up good, so the Carolina Panthers here surely have to settle for a field goal. Let's go to the LA Rams while we're waiting for that field goal. Matt Stafford and the gang finds his number one target, Cooper Kupp, on a perfect little out route there, but they're faced with a third and down because he couldn't quite get the first enough for the first down. So we will go now back to the Carolina Panthers, who are going to have to settle for a field goal attempt in this one. 29 yards. Is it completed? Yes, it is. Panthers now make that 10-6 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 10-3 in that one. Panthers now making it 10-6 in that one. While we are waiting for the results of the LA Rams. No, we've got it. We're here with a 3rd and 3. Let's see what they're doing. We'll stay live with the LA Rams here. Matt Stafford and the gang. Hurry up offense. Looking to float one into Odell Beckham. And Odell Beckham couldn't quite pull that one in there. Great coverage by the Minnesota Vikings defense there. Again, LA Rams currently 7-0 up in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Matt Stafford looking for OBJ in the back of the end zone, but he couldn't quite find him. Let's see what they do here now on a 4th and short. Will they go for it? They're definitely in field goal range. We will see. If Brandon Staley's kicking field goals today, I'm sure that Sean McVay will. So let's see what's going on around the NFL here, guys. We will stay live with the LA Rams. They're going to get the field goal kicker on, Matt Gay, for the 32-yard attempt. Let's see if he drills it. He does. And that field goal attempt has been complete. And the Rams now take a 10-0 lead against the Minnesota Vikings in that one. The Rams looking like they're finding a bit of form again. Looking like they've found their mojo. Looking like they've got their swagger back. Speaking... who needs to find his swagger again. It's Mac Jones and the gang now. 4 for 5 in this one. He's actually through 4 passes, guys. Can you believe it? 10-7 down now, currently against the Buffalo Bills. Mac Jones and the gang now looking for that laser over to N'Keal Harry, but it was too hot to handle. Wallace screaming down, and he makes the incompletion happen there. 2nd and 10. Great coverage there by the Buffalo Bills defence. They have definitely come to play, not messing around. And that was a great play there on N'Keal Harry, forced the incompletion. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live and locked in. Hope you are juiced. Hope you are ready. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're feeling it, guys. Hopefully you are. Sean McDermott and the gang here now. Looking a bit restless on the sideline. They may have an injury timeout. So while they have an injury timeout, why don't we check out the scoreboards, guys? Let's make sure we are live and correct. The only score that hasn't got a score in at the moment is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. And the Redzone have actually cut to them. Can't be a lot going on in that game today. Jake Fromm in at quarterback. Wow. Good luck in that one, guys. If you're a Giants fan, I am praying for you. Believe me, I feel your pain in that one. Hopefully it's going well for you. For all the other teams out there, hope you are live and juiced, locked in for the Ace Jordan Show, guys. Hope you're having a great time no matter what you are doing. Let's go to the Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons. And the Detroit Lions now flag on the play on a 4th and 1. Haven't missed a thing here, guys, around the NFL. Flag on the play, Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons. Just making sure the scores are all live and correct. They are. 7-3 to the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions is correct. 10-7 Buffalo Bills, 17-7 Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. LA Rams 10-0 up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 10-6 up in that one. LA Chargers 10-7. New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles currently 3-0. They will go for this field goal attempt. Let's see if it is drilled and drained. 54-yard attempt. It's miles away, but it is. Graham Gano, the legend that he is, absolutely drills one there. And the New York Giants break the duck. So we have scores in all the games now around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and buzzing, because we are with Mac Jones and the New England Patriots and the gang here. And that ball's getting tipped around and Micah Hyde comes up big for the Buffalo Bills there. Interception. Boom. And the defence comes up big. Buffalo Bills there, forcing a huge turnover. And they are pumped and juiced, definitely. The Buffalo Bills creating a huge turnover there in that one. Buffalo Bills coming up big against the New England Patriots. What a game we have for you there. It's very personal. After 3 weeks ago, it got very chippy in that one. But we know that they're getting it done. That looks like we have a great game there. Justin Herbert and the gang, LA Chargers 12-7. Haven't missed a thing there other than a couple of 2-point conversions that have been missed. Joe Burrow and the gang now. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who does he find? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase on the shallow crossing route. And his rack yards are absolutely unbelievable. And he picks up more than a first down there. Ripped him for about 20-30 yards. What do you know about Jamar Chase? Eminem into Dr. Dre there. Huge completion. Look at the chemistry. Just showing you a replay. Jamar Chase literally jogging across the field. And then he puts the burners on. Huge rack yards. And he gets a first down and more. Even hurdled his guy. What do you know about Jamar Chase? Double box situation here, guys, on the red zone. Cincinnati, Buffalo Bills on the march here now. Cincinnati Bengals currently on the Ravens 30-yard line. Buffalo Bills currently on the New England's 20-yard line. And it is handed off. Looking like the Buffalo Bills get about 3 yards there on the edge. Joe Burrow and the gang now. Cincinnati Bengals with the first and down. And it is completed into Boyd. A number of great completion there on a dig route. And both teams are rolling. McKenzie with that speed option giving them 3 yards. So now the Buffalo Bills have a 2nd and 7. JC Jackson for the New England Patriots looking like he's out of this one, going off clutching his elbow, and that'll be a huge loss for the Patriots defence. Looking like he hurt his elbow, stopping McKenzie on that speed option route. Anyway, now we go live to the Buffalo Bills, 2nd and 7. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Josh Allen, check at the line of scrimmage. 3-by-1 formation. Josh Allen now, plenty of time in the pocket, well protected, finds Diggs on a dig route, ironically, and he finds him, completed, perfect, first down. Anyway, Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow and the gang tossed to Mixon. Mixon looking for room on the outside, looking like he just managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Baltimore rush defence today playing well, but it hasn't done enough there to stop Joe Burrow and the gang currently balling out. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are currently live and locked in. Let's just make sure that ATL score is right. Is it 7-3 in that one? Yep, sorry, Atlanta Falcons are 7-3, not 6-3. My bad in that one, guys. There's a little update. Anyway, haven't missed a thing here. Josh Allen and the gang now handed off to Singletary. And Singletary looks like he's just been stopped short in that one. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We've got a double box situation. Joe Burrow and the gang now. 2nd and goal. 2-by-1 formation. Joe Burrow and the gang now. Plenty of time. Hands it off to Mixon, who's got plenty of time on the under route, and he finds him, and it looks like Mixon completes it. Joe Burrow and the gang here absolutely lighting up the Ravens. What do you know about Joe Mixon and the gang here? Turning up for the Baltimore Ravens. Absolutely smashing it against the Baltimore Ravens, sorry. Because it's for the Bengals, and the Bengals there with a huge touchdown, making it 23-7 in that one. Haven't missed a thing here. Josh Allen and the gang now scrambling around, looking for room on the outside, but he can't quite find him. Double box situation here, guys. The Bengals managed to complete their touchdown. Let's see if the Bills manage to do the same. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Mixon on a little shallow cross route, and Joe Burrow found him. How was he wide open? I don't know. But that's his 2nd touchdown of the game. 42 rushing yards and 15 reception yards. Joe Burrow and the gang already 217 yards of the day. And that point after is good. The Bengals now taking a 23-7 lead in that one. Absolutely balling out. Fair play. Josh Allen and the gang now with a 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do. Fakes the handoff. Josh Allen now looking for, looks like Cole Beasley. Is it? No, but he can't quite find him, and the Patriots defence come up good. Devin McCourty there now, forcing the incompletion. Wasn't Cole Beasley, sorry, it was Knox. Couldn't quite get it into Knox. McCourty there, forcing an incompletion, and we now have a 4th and goal for the Buffalo Bills. Let's see what they do here. I think there's been a touchdown in the Jaguars-Jets game. We will keep you live and up to date with that one. We will see, because we've got to stay live here with the Buffalo Bills. Let's see what they do in that one. Live, juiced and locked around the NFL, guys. It is absolutely popping. Let's see what is going on around the NFL. Loads going on to tell you about, guys, here. There really is. I think there's been a field goal in the Jacksonville Jaguars game. But let's stay here with the Josh Allen gang. Looking like he's trying to find Sanders on an out right there in the back of the end zone. But it is incomplete. And Josh Allen and the gang there go for it on 4th down, and they come up no good. Fair play to the New England Patriots defence. Coming up strong there, forcing Buffalo Bills to go for it on 4th down. And they did, but it was no good. The Jets now do score with a touchdown of their own. Let's bring you live here with the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. And it looks like the Detroit Lions here are going to score a touchdown. Is it to St. Brown? Did he get in? We will see. Maybe he did. And the Detroit Lions get a touchdown there. Wow. Squeezed it in, literally. There's been a field goal, at the Jaguars to tell you about. That scoreboard has been updated. And the Detroit Lions have also scored with a touchdown there into St. Brown. What do you know about the Lions staying plucky? The Lions there with a touchdown of their own into St. Brown. And the Lions now take a 10-7 lead against the Atlanta Falcons. Looking like the Houston Texans here will settle for a huge field goal by Eberle. Makes it 51 yards, he does. And the Texans now make that a close game. The Texans now making that 12-10 against the LA Chargers. Beautifully there, done. Great field goal, great action there. Got to make sure those scoreboards are live and up to date, guys. Loads of scores to tell you about the Lions with a touchdown into St. Brown and a couple of field goals, making it 10-7 in that one. Absolutely beautiful by the Detroit Lions there, responding with a touchdown by St. Brown. The New York Jets 12-13, Chargers 12-10, Buccaneers currently 13-6, Rams 10-0 up, Baltimore Ravens 7-24 down against the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Buffalo Bills are 10-7 up. That brings you live and juiced with all the scores around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live and well, locked in no matter what you are doing. We will be taking a 20-minute break shortly in around about 10 minutes. Hope you are live and well no matter what you are doing, guys, around the NFL, around the globe, around the world, in this beautiful week 16 here. Extravaganza, scores popping off and flying in all around the globe, guys. Hope you are alive and well. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL. Just going to take a very quick sip. Justin Herbert, loads of time here. And with all that loads of time, he's looking like he's forced it, because he's forced an incompletion there, and the Texans defence come up good. So not only have they just kicked a field goal, but Owens there comes up good with the second play on the drive. Justin Herbert with loads of time, but he threw an interception. Wow. Justin Herbert there forced the ball deep, and he forces an interception, so the Texans are going to get the ball back. Just showing you here the Ravens are really struggling on offence today. What do you expect? They've got no Lamar Jackson and no Tyler Huntley, so they are really struggling. And the Cincinnati Bengals have showed up today in this divisional clash for show. 3rd and 12 now. They are currently backed up deep on their own end zone. Let's see what they do here. Looking like they're in a wildcat formation. Is Bateman going to take the snap? Can't quite see who it is. We will see. But anyway, he has completed it. Wow. Can't quite see who's in at quarterback there for the Ravens, because I think they're using their 4th backup QB. But he completed it there, got him out of a load of shit because they was deep backed up in their own end zone. But he managed to absolutely pull the rabbit out the hat. Speaking of who needs to pull some rabbit out the hats, Kirk Cousins needs to get this Minnesota Vikings offense rolling, because they are currently 10-0 down against the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins now with a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they do. You haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live and juiced. Just showing you how Kirk Cousins got great field position there, because Matt Stafford threw an interception, scrambling around, and he threw an interception, and he gave Minnesota Vikings great field position, but they haven't managed to capitalise it, because Kirk now with a 3rd and 12 got loads of time in the pocket. Did he complete it to Thielen? He did, but the Rams defence comes up good. That Rams defence there has given the offence all types of problems, and Adam Thielen couldn't get it in, and they'll be faced with a 4th and goal now. Let's see what they do. We will take you live to the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles with a 3rd and 15. Let's see if they can get that run game going, because the New York Giants are currently 3-0 up in that one. Yep, that is live and correct. Just showing you here, Adam Thielen just trying to shake and bake his man. Gets him on an out route, but he's tripped short of the 4th down marker. Of the 1st down marker, which will bring up a 4th down, and we will have to see what they do here in that one. Will they kick a field goal, or will they go for it because it is a 4th and 4? Adam Thielen just coming back off injury. 2 catches of today, 33 yards, looking like he's hobbling off. Not pleased. We will see what they do. Anyway, let's go to the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, because there has been a field goal attempt in that one, and that field goal is no good. So the Giants now somehow staying 3-0 up in that one because that field goal is no good. Let's go to Greg Joseph and the Minnesota Vikings, because they are now attempting a field goal of their own. 23-yard attempt. Let's see if that field goal is any good. We will see. We have just seen one missed, so we can't take those field goal attempts for good. This one is only 23 yards out. Let's see if he can drain it. 2 minutes left of the second quarter in this game. And that field goal attempt, as you would expect from that distance, is good. So, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Adam Thielen looks like he's going to be out of this one. Gutted for him. Back off injury, but he's definitely down and out. And he'll be hobbling off. Let's see, he's now questionable for this game. Just showing you what caused it here. Yep. Quick little out route, shook his man off, and he got tripped just short of the first down marker, but it has caused loads of problems, and Adam Thielen now is off. Hopefully he will return back soon. Let's make sure that these scores are all live and correct for you while we have a quick break in that one. The Bills 10-7 up against the Patriots. Bengals 24-7 up against the Ravens. LA Rams 10-3 up against the Vikings after that field goal is drained. Tampa Bay Bucks 13-6 in that one. We did miss a field goal. Let's update the scoreboard there, because the Bucks scored a field goal. We was so live and juiced with what was going on, guys. We missed a Bucks field goal, or the Redzone didn't put it on anyway, because there's been plenty of action popping around the NFL. Hope you have enjoyed the first half of the NFL show, guys. We'll be taking a quick break soon. Anyway, let's carry on updating you with the scoreboard. The Chargers versus the Texans, 12-10. That is currently correct in that one. New York Jets, 13-10 in that one. Detroit Lions and Atlanta Falcons, looking like there has been a field goal, because that score now is 10-all. Atlanta Falcons, guys, have scored a field goal. That has now made it 10-all. We will stay live here with the Baltimore Ravens, currently on offense, and they are juiced and rolling, and they have to be, because the Cincinnati Bengals have definitely turned up today on offense and defense, making it uncomfortable both sides of the ball. Bell there looking like he's trying to make that interception, but he just forced the incompletion. Just showing you that 53-yard field goal attempt here for the Atlanta Falcons, and it is good. Younghoe Koo there, clutch as always, coming through, making it 10-all in that one. Anyway, we will stick with the Baltimore Ravens live on offense. This drive, 6 passes, 3 rushes, and it looks like now he finds Marquise Brown on an out route, and he does. Marquise Brown there with the completion, giving them a 3rd and 10, looking like they've got some penalty yards back. Anyway, let's go live to the Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots, currently 10-7 up in that one. Josh Allen and the gang now. Check it down to Singletary, and it looks like Singletary couldn't make enough for the first down, and the New England Patriots defence come up good. Currently 2 minutes left of second quarter in most games, guys. Let's stay live now to Johnson. In at quarterback now for the Baltimore Ravens, currently 5 for 5. Absolutely doing great in that one. Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills now, double box situation. Flag on the play for the Baltimore Ravens. So let's go to the Buffalo Bills. 10-7. Josh Allen currently in the empty formation. Loads of motion. Drawn one of the linemen offside, and he did. Looking like he drove Godshow offside, and that's a crucial flag in that one, as we are going to the 2-minute warning in the Buffalo Bills game. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in. We will be taking a quick 15-20 minute break in this one. Hopefully you will join us after the break, guys. Hope you are live, juiced and locked in. Haven't missed a thing here. You will be joining us for second half action shortly. See you soon. Yo, what is happening? Hope you are ready, live, juiced, and pumped for this second half NFL Week 16 special live on the Ace Jordan Show. Thank you to everybody that watched the first half. A couple of thousand views there, absolutely buzzing. Shout out to those of you that spoke in the chat as well. Shout me out at Twitter, guys, if you want to interact with the show. Can't wait to hear from you. Just love it, guys. Especially if you're a dog person. Shout me out. Did you see all those dogs just run on the pitch? Just how good was that? So the scores are all live and updated for you. Most games are at half. Only a few games have come out for the third quarter. Check out all the scores. The top 4 games are up there. So Bills, Patriots, Ravens, Bengals, Rams, Vikings, Bucks, Panthers. Those scores are up there. Chargers, Texans, Giants, Eagles, Lions, Falcons, and the Jaguars, Jets are down below. Hope you've all had a great Christmas. Hope you enjoyed it with your family. Those of you that didn't, like me, is on your own, or you went around there for a quick Christmas dinner or whatever. Hope you're still gassed. Hope you're ready for a big 2022. Shout out to those of you that have your hopes and dreams ready and pumped to go. Make sure you follow them no matter what. It's exactly what I was doing, guys. I wanted to make sure there was no excuses, no matter what, cameras or laptops or leaks or money or whatever. Yo, it's been a difficult 2021, but do you know what? I absolutely love doing this show. Look forward to it every single week, and I hope you do too. The Houston Texans versus the LA Rams are the only team out on the field at the moment. Haven't missed a thing here because the Texans are just rallying on offense. Looking like they're on the Rams' 30-yard line. Looking like Conley there with a beautiful completion. Again, guys, haven't missed a thing around the NFL in terms of all the scores on my tickers are correct. If you love your NFL, shout me out. I'd love to get you on the show. I'd love to get you involved. Love your ICT or whatever. Come and get involved, man. Currently, this is a one-man and dog show. My dog Dinks, shout her out. She's just upstairs, just chilling out. Because Daddy's got an Ace Jordan Show Week 16 special to do today. And we don't know already, we usually have her by the side. But I get that live juiced and pumped. She thinks I'm shouting, bless her. So she's currently upstairs. Dinks the dog. Shout out Dinks my dog. Shout out to everybody who's got dogs out there as well. Love to hear from you. Merry Christmas, Victoria. Merry Christmas, Pauline. Merry Christmas, Sean. Merry Christmas, Alan. Thank you to everybody who supported me and got me to this stage. Thank you to all my haters out there. You currently motivate me to be here even more and to be even stronger and keep pursuing what I'm put on this earth to do. And my gift was coaching and teaching, right? So we're still going to get it done through this Ace Jordan Show. Haven't missed a thing here on the NFL, guys. We are with the Houston Texans versus the LA Chargers. Flag on the play here. Currently 12 minutes into the third quarter. Flag for holding, so you know the offense have got to rewind. My selector. So, 2 games back out now. Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons looking to wind one up here. And that's a beautiful completion to Kyle Pitts down the sideline. Matt Ryan there must have liked his 1v1 matchup, and he absolutely dropped it perfect into Kyle Pitts. 5 receptions, 83 yards of the game today. We don't know that he's going off. Hopefully for the hashtag AceBet he doesn't go off too big, because that's a great completion there. Shout out to everybody locked in from the ATL. What do you know about all my American viewers? Shout out to everybody in the USA. Ace Jordan's got massive love for the USA. What do you know about my throwback 76 Allen Iverson jersey? Obviously you see me here, very hip-hop influenced, 34 years of age, grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s when them hip-hop bangers were banging. Speaking who's back banging, the LA Rams are back out now, and Matt Stafford again, trying to force the ball nice and early, and he's through another pick. Matt Stafford there, 2 interceptions of the game now. Looking like he's trying to force the offense a little bit, and he's through 2 huge picks. Let's stay with the Texans because they are on the Chargers' 32-yard line. 3rd and 8 now. Dropping back. Looking for a completion there on an out route, but it's too hot to handle. Let's see if they jog out the field goal kicking out. Let's see what the Houston Texans do. Looking to pile more pressure on the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert and the gang here now. Let's see what they do. Field goal kicker is coming out on a 4th and 8. Let's see if the Texans can take a 20-12 lead here. 8 points behind. We all know Brandon Staley loves to go for it in fourth down situations. Texans not so plucky. They will take the field goal right now. So let's see what they do. Is it any good? No, and that field goal has been missed. So no updates on the scoreboard there, guys. You are currently live and locked into the Ace Jordan Show. Haven't missed a thing here. All the scores are live and correct. And we are live juice now with the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan and their gang looking for Pitts again over the middle on a 3rd and 5. But he's got a huge sack lunch there. Looking like he just got the ball off in time. Great play there by the Detroit Lions defence. Looking like they come to ball out today. Keeping the score nice and close. Currently 10-all in that one. Looking like the Falcons are going to have to settle for a field goal. Let's see what the Minnesota Vikings, Kirk Cousins and the gang can do here. After that early turnover, after Matt Stafford and the gang literally handed it over nice and early. Jefferson and Jalen Ramsey there getting in a little bit of beef. But of course it's the NFL. This ain't soccer, so you don't know. No one ain't going to roll over and try and get someone sent off there. Those two men will just handle it swiftly on the field. Jefferson versus Jalen Ramsey. What a great 1v1 matchup they have there. What a battle we have in store for you. Now, he's handed off to Madison, who's trying to get some room on the outside, but the Rams defence are steaming down there and blow it up quickly. So, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are currently live and locked in. We are with Younghoe Koo now, with a field goal attempt for the Atlanta Falcons. Let's see if it is drained. It often is when it is Younghoe Koo, to be fair, and he nails it. So, the Falcons now take a 13-10 lead against the Detroit Lions. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are currently live and locked in. Week 16, second half, ready to go live on the Ace Jordan Show. Who are we with now? We have got Kirk Cousins and the gang. Minnesota Vikings on offense now faced with a 2nd and 11. Let's see what Kirk can dial up here. Looking for again Jefferson over the middle. Sorry for the pause there because the defence was all over it and Reader made the ball pop around. It was jumping around like House of Pain. Just seeing if the ball would drop down to somebody's hands, but it didn't. It hit the floor. That's game over. Like the crystal maze, soon as the ball hits the floor, you are locked in, locked out. Need that crystal. Shout out to everyone who used to watch the Crystal Maze back in the day. I'm sure they're on a new series now. I think they do. Saw it a couple of times, but I bet it ain't as good as Richard O'Brien back in the day. Anyway, Kirk Cousins and the gang here now. 3-by-1 formation, one back. Let's see what Kirk's going to do. Of course, he's going to throw it. Loads it up now. And has he got Jefferson deep? No, he hasn't, because that's been broken up. Kirk had to take one there. Took one there as he was throwing it. Maybe put too much on the pass because it was slightly overthrown. And that is incomplete there. Haven't missed a thing. We go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers, and Hubbard picks up a first down there for the Carolina Panthers, coming back out for the second half now, currently 19-6 down. Matt Rule and the gang here shuffling in quarterbacks like you wouldn't believe. I've seen Cam Newton and I've seen Sam Darnold. Looking like Newton there is trying to get Robinson on an out and up, but it was overthrown. Had Robinson there. Cam Newton looking a bit agitated because he knows he had him there screaming down the seams on that out and up, but couldn't quite find him. Anyway, we go live here now to the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton, 2nd and 10. 2-by-1 formation. Cam Newton trying to get the Panthers rolling. Looking for a completion there, but he couldn't find it into Erickson. Couldn't find Erickson there on a simple hitch route, and Cam Newton there struggling. 7 for 12, 61 yards of total offense, 1 interception for Cam Newton and the gang today. Anyway, the Tampa Bay defence is trotting back out now. Minter off the field. Let's see what they do. We will stay with Cam Newton here and the gang. 13 and minutes change gone in the third quarter. Cam Newton 7 for 12, 61 yards, 1 interception as we've said for the day. Let's see what he does here. 2-by-2 formation, but he motions Hubbard back to his left hand side. What does he do there? He's got Hubbard in for protection. Cam Newton now, he's got his Hubbard in for protection, but it doesn't matter because you are finally seeing the Tampa Bay defence, which we all know is rough and ready. And let's see who made the play there. I think it was Goldson, come down there, shot him up swiftly, getting pressure off the edge, and Cam Newton had to take a big sack there, and we will see now what they do on 4th down. Anyway, We will go live here to the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions. And young Ku, looking like he was good on that field goal, was just showing you a replay. His teammate here, Mayfield, poked him in the eye. Have a bit of that for Christmas in terms of a celebration. Let's hope it hasn't affected his vision too good, because he absolutely drains it on them field goals. Let's go here now to the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert is that guy, and he hands it off to the back there. Not sure if Eckler's in at running back today. We will see there, but he picked up 2 or 3 yards. Houston Texans defense playing well so far. Number 55, Martin, coming down, shooting the gap, and the Houston Texans at the moment currently 17-12 up in that one. Let's see what Justin Herbert and the gang will do. For the hashtag IceBet, we need the Chargers to turn up, and let's see if they start rolling. Come on then, Justin Herbert. Let's see what you've got for the LA Chargers and the gang here. Justin Herbert now, 2-by-1 formation, all the players inside the numbers. Herbert fakes the handoff, plenty of time in the pocket, checks it down to his back, looking like he's trying to rummage there for about 3 or 4 yards, and he gets it. Great play there by Justin Herbert, taking the simple check down, but now they at least have got a third and manageable. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. 8 and change left of the third quarter. 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert this time. Again, fakes the handoff. Finds Cook on the shallow crossing route, and Cook gets the completion there. Haven't missed a thing here around the Ace Jordan show. My bad, wasn't Cook, it was McKitty. Number 88 there, McKitty, getting litty for Christmas. What do you know about everyone getting lit up for Christmas and the Ace Jordan show? If you're getting lit now, have one for me. Anyway, we are going to stay live with Justin Herbert here and the gang, because they are rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 1st and 10. 8 minutes left of the third quarter. Justin Herbert now, I formation, hands it off, and he picks up about 2 yards there on an outside run play. I keep looking to check, guys, if it's Eckler, because I'm sure it is, but I'm sure I heard something about Eckler's being out. Yeah, I thought he was, because it's Jackson, number 22 there. I knew Eckler was out, so I had to make sure it's Jackson, number 22. Just rotated out the play there, and they bring in another back off the depth chart, number 11. Anyway, we have Brandon Staley here, looking calm and composed on the sideline, to be fair, as he usually does. The 2nd and 8. Chargers now on the Texans 20-yard line. Let's see what Herbert can dial up here for the Ace Jordan show. To be fair, I've got to keep it real, because he's just had to eat a huge sack. Number 93 coming off like the juggernaut that he is, and that's a great play there. Huge sack there, making Justin Herbert eat one. Now the LA Chargers now are in a 3rd and long. Let's see what Herbert can dial up. Great sack there by the Texans. While we're waiting to see what Justin Herbert's going to do there, let's go to Matt Stafford and the gang. LA Rams there, got the ball backed up on their own end zone, but guess what? Matt Stafford's threw another interception. Matt Stafford now for 3 interceptions of the game, but this time it's going to cost him big, because that was backed up near his own end zone. And I'm just seeing who made the play for that Minnesota defense. Great play there. Peterson had a bit of it, and it looks like the Minnesota Vikings now put Kirk Cousins in great field position. Wow, we're going to have a few bits to update you with now around the NFL double box situation. Minnesota Vikings here now. 1st and goal, banging on a Rams heavenly door. Handed off to Madison. Madison looking like he's trying to get everyone on the edge there, and he does. And I'm sure that's a touchdown. Let's see if that's confirmed. It is. Alexander Mattison there with a touchdown for the Minnesota Vikings. Matt Stafford totally lost his way in this game, and the Minnesota Vikings now make that 13-9. Let's see if that point is tacked on. Double box situation. 3rd and 21 for Justin Herbert, and he's scrambling around there, and he can't pick up the 1st down. So it looks like the Justin Herbert gang, Brandon Staley, maybe they'll surprise us all and kick another field goal. What do you know about the Minnesota Vikings there, though, in our double box situation, getting one there for the Minnesota Vikings? Let's see if that point after is good. Madison there with a beautiful touchdown, finding room on the edge, keeping it real for everybody locked in from Minnesota. I bet you I've got some fans in Minnesota. Don't know that's a big college state. Don't know that Ace Jordan knows about that. Don't know we know about Brock Lesnar. What do you know about Minnesota there? Doing it for the real football town, Minnesota. Big up Minnesota. Anyway, LA Chargers now are going to have to kick another rare field goal, and they do, making that game now 17-15. Chargers now 17-15, getting back into that game. Come on, Chargers. Come on, Justin Herbert. Let's see if you can get it done. Anyway, While we're just updating the field goal, our man Pinheiro, he hasn't kicked a field goal for us yet, but he has now, because he's just give the Jets a 16-12 lead against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pinheiro makes that scoreline nice and beautiful for us, and the Jets complete the score there. Haven't missed a thing around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and locked in. Justin Herbert and the gang there had to settle for a field goal. So we'll go live now to the Buffalo Bills, who are currently 17-7 up against the New England Patriots. Let's see if they can get it done today. A little bit of revenge in that one, surely, for the New England Patriots. Let's see if they can get that job done. Anyway, we will go live here while we're waiting for the result of the Buffalo Bills outcome of that drive. We will go to the Baltimore Ravens, who've got Johnson in at quarterback, and that's a beautiful, perfect completion into Marquise Brown, and we're going to get the Baltimore Ravens offense now rolling. What do you know about the Ace Jordan Show? Hashtag AceBet at Ace Jordan Sports. That is my Twitter. Shout out to everybody locked in live now on YouTube. Grab your girl, grab your drink, grab your smoke, do whatever you got to do. We're going live across the world. Shout out to the Ace Jordan Show, getting nearly 2,000 views in the first half. Hopefully when I go back there, it's totally boosted. Anyway, speaking who's totally boosted, shout out the Jets fan who hit me up on the chat saying that Ace Jordan needs a show in America. Why do you think I'm doing this? Because I'm the next coming of Pat McAfee. When I've been watching the Pat McAfee show for 4 years, I was like, hold on, this guy's like the American version of me. Anyway, let's just keep you live and locked because Josh Allen rolled out to his left. And if you think I'm joking about that, I did play college sport. I played in Santa Barbara City College. Go check that out, 2007. So I know all about that American culture. Can't you tell? Would love to get back out there in Santa Barbara. Shout out John Sisterson, who's still doing it for the girls and the women out there, coaching both soccer teams. The Geordie veteran that he is. Shout out to everybody in the 805. We'll go now live to the New York Jets. What do we have here? New York Jets now. Absolutely trying to light up the field. Zach Wilson absolutely killing it today for the New York Jets. We've got a few teams on offense now. Let's keep it live and locked in. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen scrambling around on the 3rd and 10, throwing across his body, and that's a beautiful completion to Sanders. And did Zach Sanders pick up the first down? He did. I tell you what, I'm not a Josh Allen favourite, but for those of you that are, Josh Allen there absolutely balling out. Just showing you a replay. Josh Allen, shotgun formation, feeling the pressure, scrambling to his right, throwing across his body, and he can get Sanders for a huge first down. Picks up 11 yards and more. Let's go here now to the Philadelphia New York Giants game, and that's been really quiet. Philadelphia now got to get that run game going, and guess what? It's handed off to Scott. Scott, number 35 for the Philadelphia Eagles, just runs it in there. Boston Scott for the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting Philly moving. Number 35 there, and the touchdown there is confirmed. 9-3. Let's see if that point after is good. Double box situation here. Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, 1st and 10. Looking for Dawson Knox, but there's a huge flag on the play. Looking like that touchdown is going to get rewind. My selector. And it looks like Josh Allen and the gang are going to have to come back. It is. There's a flag on the play for holding. That touchdown there with the Buffalo Bills, we're going to have to keep you live and locked with that one. Philadelphia Eagles there, just scored a touchdown, making it 9-3 in that one. Philadelphia Eagles and the Giants, that game has been really quiet, but the Philadelphia Eagles now have made it 10-3, looking like Philadelphia Eagles have woken up. And Boston Scott runs one in off the edge, and he makes the score now 10-3. Anyway, let's stay live here with Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, 1st and 15. And that play got pulled back for holding. This 1st and 15 is on the Patriots' 20-yard line. Double box situation also. Detroit Lions in offensive territory, currently on the 20-yard Atlanta Falcon line. Let's see what Josh Allen does here. Hands it off to Moss. Moss in motion. Picks up good gain there. But there's holding again for the offense, and they'll have to get rewind. Mike Carbine, and they're going to have to go with a 1st and 20. Looking like the Bills are getting reversed and they're going the other way. Bills here now with a lot of penalty yards. Looking like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Let's see what Josh Allen and the gang can do here. We will go live while we're waiting for Josh Allen to the Detroit Lions, currently 10-13 in that one. Who is in at quarterback today for the Detroit Lions? I don't know, because it's not Jared Goff, guys. And to be fair, before I come live online, I did not see who was live for the Detroit Lions. My bad, so I can't see who's at quarterback for them. but I definitely know who is in at quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and that is that guy, Josh Allen. 9 and change in the third quarter gone, scrambling as usual, looking to load up deep, and he finds it perfect over the middle into Diggs. Diggs again on a great little deep out route there, and he finds Diggs and he gets him out a leap of shit. Josh Allen there with a perfect pass into Diggs, and it's a great completion there, to be fair to Josh Allen, getting his team out of a world of trouble. Anyway, let's go back here to Boyle. It's Boyle at quarterback today for the Detroit Lions. Can he do it for Motor City Dan Campbell and the gang? We will see. Looking like it's handed off to Williams. Williams there looking for room on the edge, and he picks up maybe 3 yards. Third down now for the Detroit Lions. Triple box situation here, guys. Got loads going on. Buffalo Bills, 2nd and 14. Let's see what they do now here. Can't get the playoff. Incomplete. Now faced with a 3rd and 14. Let's see if that was an intercepted pass or an incompletion, or maybe a strip sack fumble, because Matt Judon is screaming there for the referee to take a look at that. Anyway, triple box situation, loads going on. Let's stay with the Detroit Lions. Boyle in at quarterback, 16 for 23 today, 128 yards, 1 touchdown currently, 10 for 13 is the scoreboard. Let's see what happens now on 3rd and 16, looking for St. Brown on an outright but can't find him. We are now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers also in the red zone. Let's see what Tom Brady and the gang are going to do here. Tom Brady, loads of time, looking for Gronk, can't find him. Tom Brady and the gang here now, 2nd and goal, triple box situation here, loads of penalty yards, putting Josh Allen in a load of shit again. Matt Judon didn't get the strip sack fungal he wanted. Sean McDermott now on the touchline, looking like he's very calm and composed. He knows how personal this game was 3 weeks ago. I'm telling you now though, Josh Allen is faced with a 3rd and a million, currently officially 3rd and 14. Matt Judon there's got a great case for a strip sack fungal. Anyway, Byron Leftwich, the offensive coordinator for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's he going to dial up for the Tom Brady gang? We will see. 2-by-1 formation. Tom Brady hands it off to Jones. Jones looks like he picks up 3 yards there, and he makes a 3rd and short. 3rd and goal now. Maybe 2-3 yards away from the heavens. Let's see what Josh Allen is going to do here. Buffalo Bills, triple box situation. 17-7 currently. Josh Allen trying to dial one up there. Thrown to the back of the end zone, and it's no good. Buffalo Bills now here, surely going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. We will give you live up-to-date coverage to see if the Bills drain that one. Anyway, we will stay live here now with the Detroit Lions. Riley Patterson doing it for Pat McAfee and the brand and the punters and the kickers. And he's come on now and he's made that game 13-all. Detroit Lions now make that game 13-all. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Triple box situation. Tom Brady and their gang here now. 3rd and goal. What do you know about the Ace Jordan show here? One man and his dog. I've got about 5 windows. 10 things I'm commenting on, and we're still bang live and up to date. Haven't missed a thing here. Bills now going to have to settle for a field goal attempt. Let's see. 34 yards out, and that is now drained. Absolutely beautiful. Buffalo Bills here managing the game very well, I must say. Sean McDermott here, complimentary football, playing it absolutely perfect, getting all parts of that team right today, looking like they are live and juiced, ready to go. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Everybody is back out for the 3rd quarter, and we are live, juiced and pumped here on the NFL show. Let's go here now with Tom Brady and the gang. 3rd and goal. 8 and change left in the 3rd quarter. Carolina Panthers fans obviously pumped and juiced, trying to distract the legend Tom Brady that he is. Let's see what we've got here. 2-by-1 formation, 2 tight ends on the field. Bright now trying to look in the flat, and Brady's looking for him. But guess what? It's overthrown. And Gronk tried to get the overthrow, but he couldn't quite get it. Brady was definitely looking for Bright there. Overthrown to Bright. Gronk on a similar route in the back of the end zone, but it was no good. Carolina Panthers defence comes up good here. Motioning a bit of Gronk and a bit of Bright. Looking for 2 tight ends there, both one looking for the front of the end zone, one looking for the back. Brady in between both there and didn't find them. Tom Brady and the gang there coming up short. Oh my days, Tom Brady and the gang there. It's just showing you a replay. It just showed you Tom Brady said to Byron Leftwich, "What are you doing?" Wow. Tom Brady just said to Byron Leftwich, "What are you doing?" Unbelievable. Don't rate that there, Tom Brady. Yep, I know you're a legend, bro, but sometimes you've just got to, you know what I mean? I think you've overthrew that one there, kid, and you've got to take responsibility. Gronk looked wide open. You didn't find him. It's no good pinning it on Byron Leftwich. You're out there making the plays, son. So anyway, He calls out Byron Leftwich saying, "What are you doing?" And no doubt that's probably going to go viral all across the internet as we speak. So, anyway, haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are live and correct. Tampa Bay now will have to settle for our field goal in that one. Let's see if it is good. It is. Tampa Bay now taking a 22-6 lead against the Carolina Panthers. Tom Brady and the gang here, disappointingly, have to settle for that field goal. Not too happy about that one, we know. But we will see how they respond. No doubt Tom Brady and the gang here, a bit cheesed off. We all know what he's like when he's cheesed off. He's coming out and he's going to put a world of pain out on the people, no doubt. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Just checking that all the scores are live and correct on the scoreboards. They are Chargers, 15-17 in that one. Giants, Eagles, 13-10 in that one. 13-all in the Lions-Falcons game, and currently 12-16 in the Jacksonville Jaguars game versus the Jets. Huge plays for the Jets today. What do you know about Berrios with a 103-yard return? And what do you know about Zach Wilson with a huge QB run of his own? That brings you live and up to date, guys, with all the scores around the NFL. We are pumped, live and juiced. If you are live and locked in, please like and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who is watching. Can't thank you enough for everybody who watched the first half. Hope you are live here enjoying the second half also. Shout out to everybody in America. Shout out to everybody in the Mexico. Shout out to everybody in the UK. Shout out to everybody live and locked here on the Ace Jordan Show. Absolutely buzzing, guys. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL. We will give you live updates as soon as they go in. We are just with the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Currently, let's just see who's offense. Who's on offense? Sorry, yep, we've got a bit of Jalen. We've got a bit of Jalen Hurts here. Let's see if they can get the offense rolling. We will see Philadelphia here now. 3-by-1 formation. Jalen Hurts takes a snap, scrambling around as usual. Scrambling to his left, has to throw across his body. Looking for Goddard deep in the end zone, but he can't quite find him. Unlucky there, but we all know that he is a baller. Jalen Hurts now looking to prove all the doubters wrong. He's coming out strong, seeing if the Eagles can get back in this one, getting the job done. Currently 13-10 up against the Giants. We will bring you live now to the LA Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. The ball is punted away. Couldn't see who was back for the return. Number 19, he's back for the Rams in the return, and special teams look like they've got a huge play here. Let's see here if that's all the run. He's going to get all the run all the way back, and it is. Absolute huge play, I knew it. Live on the Ace Jordan Show, Brandon Powell. There, huge run back play for the LA Rams. Great play there. Can't believe it. Kirk Cousins has to take an extra sip. Maybe he needs some Christmas vodka up in that cup because Powell has just ran one back on special team for the Rams. Absolutely beautiful there. Special team play for the Rams, and they take a 20-10 lead against the Minnesota Vikings. What do you know about that touchdown there? Huge play. Live on the Ace Jordan Show. Great run back there by Powell. Got a great block, ran it right down the sideline, and he was literally untouched from there, and Powell runs it back for the Rams, and the Rams now 20-10 up against the Vikings. Wow, boom, exploded quickly, and we are now with the Buffalo Bills 20-7 up against the New England Patriots. Let's see what Mac Jones and the gang can do in this one. They are currently 20-7 down. We will have to see if they can come up with the goods. Mac Jones now. It's not a repeat of the game the other day. That run game's not looking so strong and no proficient today. Let's see what they can do. 2-by-2 formation. Born in motion. Born now. Looking over the middle. But he finds Nikhil Harry. Great little play there into Harry. Feeling like he's got a new bit of life under Mac Jones, and it looks like they pick up the first down there. Mac Jones and the New England Patriots now looking to try and get rolling. Looking like Philadelphia here are going to have to settle for a field goal. Philadelphia here against the New York Giants, and it looks like in one of those double box situations Philly complete the field goal, and Philadelphia there. Let's just make sure that is confirmed. Yep, Philadelphia take a 13-3 lead against the Giants. So the Philadelphia Eagles there now slowly starting to put the pain to the Giants, and they've got their grind on. They are slowly starting to put the pain to the Giants there without Daniel Jones, as we know. Speaking of a Jones, let's go to Mac Jones. Play action, winds one up, looking for Harry over the middle on that beautiful post route, but he can't find him. Wallace there with amazing coverage, number 39, tight like glue. Shana Paul. Some go so then. Man, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I'm gonna stick to my girls like glue, and I'm gonna play number 2. Stuck to him like glue, and he absolutely made a great play there. Wallace, huge play. Let's go to the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals absolutely balling out today. What do you know? They are definitely getting the job done. There has been a score in the Texans-Chargers game. We will bring you the pictures live up to date when we can, because we've got to go with Mac Jones and the gang here. We've got to stay live. Let's see what's happening. Mac Jones and the gang there has got to throw that incomplete. There has definitely been a score at the Texans Chargers game, and it looks like it's gone to the Texans. Can't wait to bring you the update on that one. Let's stay here with Joe Burrow and the gang. Hands it off. Mixon having a great game again on the ground today, and he looks like he rips the Baltimore Ravens for about 8-9 yards there with a bit of inside zone run play. Beautiful. 2nd and 2 there. Cincinnati Bengals rolling. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. Can't wait to bring you the pictures of that touchdown for the Houston Texans. Anyway, we go now to Mac Jones and the gang. Check. Calling out some checks at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what he does. Pass to run to pass, or is it some type of offensive line pass protection? We will see, because it worked. Because he got Myers there on a beautiful dig route, and Myers there picks up the first down. Let's stay with the Cincinnati Bengals. Currently 2nd and 2. Joe Burrow fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, and it looks like he gets another beautiful completion. Absolutely cooking today. Great completion there into number 87. Olsemeyer, and that's a great little completion there. Speaking of great completions, we've got a double box situation because Mac Jones and the gang are rolling. Don't forget the Texans have a touchdown to update you with, but we have a double box live situation, so we can't go nowhere yet. All the scores are live and correct, guys. Hope you are juiced, no matter what you are doing. Anyway, Mac Jones and the gang here going for a quarterback sneak and 4th and 1, and it looks like they get it, and they pick up the first down now, currently on Bill's 15-yard line. Anyway, double box situation, and one of them is the Bengals. Bengals now, Joe Burrow and the gang handed off to Mixon on a 1st and 10. Don't get anywhere because the Ravens defense are swarming and they're all over it. Don't forget, live, guys, there has been a touchdown with the Houston Texans Chargers game. As soon as I see the pictures, I'll describe the action to you. Double box situation here. Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots. Mac Jones fumbles the handoff to Harris. Harris will do well to get the back to the line of scrimmage there, and to be fair to him, he does. 2nd down now for the New England Patriots. 3rd and change. We go now to the other game in the double box situation, and that is Cincinnati Bengals coming with 31-14 up against the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Burrow now first with the 1st and 20, as there's been a penalty for holding. Joe Burrow and the gang now. 1st and 20, empty formation. Let's see what he does. No doubt he's going to dial up something amazing and beautiful. And he does. Gets that completion there into Higgins. And Higgins maybe gets about 7 yards back for them there. Mac Jones now and the gang with the New England Patriots. New England Patriots now. 2nd and 12. Who does he get over the middle? Kendrick Bourne. Finds Bourne over the middle on the shallow crossing route. Loads of crossing routes on the Ace Jordan show today. Picks up a 3rd down. And let's see what New England do here. Again, guys, double box situation here. Bringing you live and up to date with everything that's going on around the NFL. Houston Texans are 24 up against against the LA Chargers. Still haven't seen that touchdown going on the red zone, but I promise you it has been scored. It is confirmed. Bet365 have confirmed it. And that tells you everything. When the bookies know, you don't know that's really happened. Anyway, New England Patriots now with a 3rd and 9, 3-by-1 formation. Mac Jones 6 steps back, drops back, finds a completion, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get the first down. Yep. Found Bolden number 25 on a beautiful route there, but it wasn't enough for the first down. Anyway, let's go to the other team in a double box situation. We've got the Cincinnati Bengals 31-14 up against the Baltimore Ravens. 3rd and 13 now. 1 minute left of the 3rd quarter, guys. The Cincinnati Bengals 8-6 for the season against the Baltimore Ravens, also 8-6 for the season. Huge divisional match here. Let's see what Joe Burrow's going to dial up for the Lamar Jackson-less Baltimore Ravens. What is he going to do? and he throws an incompletion there. Joe Burrow now and the gang are going to have to settle for a field goal because that is 4th and a million, officially 4th and 13. Anyway, Mac Jones, they're going for it. The New England Patriots are on 4th and 3. Mac Jones scrambles to his right, gets his Lamar Jackson on, and he gets a huge completion to Myers there. Myers running a beautiful skinny post route, and he's wide open. Bills defence there just about stop him short of the goal line. Now we have the New England Patriots now on a 1st and goal, inches away from the Buffalo Bills heavens. Double box situation here, guys, going to keep you live, juice and updated with everything that's going on around the NFL. Surely the Bengals are going to have to settle for the field goal. They do, and it is drained. Bengals now have to drain that field goal, and the Bengals now take a 34-14 lead up against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's stay with Mac Jones and the New England Patriots here live in the red zone. 1st and goal, that now becomes a 2nd and goal. Tried to run it on 1st down, didn't get nowhere. Bills defence there saw it coming. Just a confirmation there. Yep, Bengals here going for the field goal attempt, and it has been drained by McPherson, doing it for hashtag Pat McAfee and the brand. Shout out all the punters and the kickers out there. Hope you are live, juiced and well, guys, around the NFL, no matter what you are doing. Shout out to all my American viewers. Shout out to all my Mexican viewers. Shout out to all my Spanish viewers. Shout out to all my UK viewers. Shout out to everybody live and locked in around the NFL. We are just live, juiced and pumped. We are staying with Mac Jones and the gang here now, currently with a 2nd and goal. Sean McDermott and the gang now, looking composed than ever. We've entered the witching hour now, where wins turn to victories and victories turn to losses, We will see what's going to happen. Just going here now to the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets, and just showing you that field goal has been good. Making that game now 16-15. Jacksonville Jaguars now making that game 16-15 with a field goal of their own. Battle of the high drafted quarterbacks there. That game is really close. Wow, we've got a lot going on around the NFL here, guys. Looks like Rex Burkhead. And that touchdown we told you about with the Chargers and Texans ages ago, it was Rex Burkhead who gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. 17 rushes, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns for Rex Burkhead. And the Texans, currently now the Chargers have got their back against the wall. Let's see what they're going to do. Blowing the spread to pieces today. Anyway, Matt Ryan and the gang now looking like they've just thrown a touchdown of their own. Looking like he's got it into Hurst. And Hurst on the wheel right there has got a touchdown for the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons now take the lead against the Detroit Lions. Making that game now 19-13. What do you know about the Atlanta Falcons now getting back into that one with a touchdown of their own? Fair play to the Atlanta Falcons, making it 20-13. Shout out to everybody in the ATL. Shout out to anybody locked in from the ATL. We are live, juiced and pumped in that one. We go now live to the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills, and they're saying fuck the field goal attempt. We're going to keep it live and we're going to go for it here and we're going to try and run it in, and we do. And who is it? It is Harris, and Harris gets his another touchdown of the day, and Harris runs it in for the Patriots, and that makes that a close game again. And the Patriots now make that a 20-14 game. New England Patriots now make it a 20-14 game with a touchdown of their own. Handed it off to Harris. Let's make sure the scores are all live and correct here around the NFL, guys. Bills 20-14 up. Bengals 34-14 against the Ravens. The Rams currently 20-13 against the Vikings, and the Bucks 22-6 against the Carolina Panthers. LA Chargers down 24-15 against the Texans. Eagles currently 13-3 up against the New York Giants. Falcons just with a touchdown of their own, 20-30 against the Lions, and the Jets Jaguars 15-16. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, pumped and juiced, just bringing you a double box situation. Minnesota Vikings now tack on a field goal of their own. Minnesota Vikings now make that 20-13. Let's go live here to Tom Brady and the gang. Tom Brady and the gang double box situation. Handed off to Jones, and Jones is going to walk it in. Absolutely wide open Jones there. He's absolutely wide open. Loads of room on the outside, and Ronald Jones there with a beautiful touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bringing it to you live. Tom Brady and the gang literally handed off to Jones, and Jones literally moonwalks it in, surrounded by nobody, all alone. And we need to see that point after is good, and it is. So Tom Brady and the gang now make that a 29 game. Absolutely beautiful there, 29-6, blowing off the Panthers, and Tom Brady and the gang now. After Tom Brady had a word with Byron Leftwich saying, "What are you doing?" Byron Leftwich said, "I tell you what, mate, we'll just start dialing up them plays then." And they go and march down the field. Ronald Jones there runs in him for a touchdown, and he's absolutely wide open, guys. Trust me, looks like he's on the field on his own. Rojo there making the game 29-6. That point after is good. Let's go to the other score in the double box situation. It is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants, who are currently 13-3 up in that one. Second and goal. Jalen Hurts, 12-23 of the day. Just showing you how they march up the field. Beautiful play action, dropped it into Sanders. Even with tight coverage, still managed to get it done. Love dripped all over him, getting his Deion Sanders on. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't good enough, because he still come down with a play. Put the Philadelphia Eagles in good field position. Didn't get nowhere on that first and goal, so now we're with the second and goal. Jalen Hurts and the gang here. 5 and change of the first quarter left. 3-by-1 formation. One wide receiver outside the numbers. Jalen Hurts hands it off to the back, looking like he's trying to get about 3 or 4 yards, and he does. Great play there. Looking like now they've got a third and manageable. Boston Scott with a touchdown. Already got one today. Looking like he's trying to forage, get busy and get jiggy with it right down the middle. Let's see now on the Ace Jordan show. Double box situation. Let's say with Philly. New York Giants. Philadelphia Eagles now. Third and goal. 4 and ticking. 21 on the shot clock remaining. Play clock remaining, sorry. We will see what Nick Sirianni and the gang dial up here. Shout out to everybody live and locked in all across the world on the Ace Jordan show. We are live, juiced and buzzing. Hope you are well. Anyway, Jalen Hurts here now. Empty formation. Plenty of motion pre-snap. Trying to get a good key. Is it man or is it zone? We will see. Hurts scrambles to the right. And did he get that completion? We will see. The Philadelphia Eagles fans are going mad. We will see if that completion is made. And it is. It looks like Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith now looks like he's got that touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see if it is confirmed. Devontae Smith. Huge touchdown there. Scrambling to his right, looking for Smith at the front of the end zone, and he drills a huge completion there. Great touchdown into Devontae Smith. Seeing if he's getting that toe drag swag in. Let's see if he gets both feet in there. We'll need to see if that touchdown is confirmed. But it looks like Jalen Hurts here, and the Eagles are balling out. They have definitely come to play in the second half, making that now a 19-3 game. Absolutely beautiful there by the Philadelphia Eagles. We need to see if that touchdown is confirmed or not. There has been a scoring review on the play, so we need to see if it's wiped on or wiped off or not before we change the scoreboard. Huge scoring review play there. Need to see if he gets both feet in. I tell you what, it was very, very close. We know that for sure. Anyway, guys, we are live and locked in around the NFL. All the scores are currently live and complete. They are ready. They are live. You can trust upon them. They are ready. Need to see if Devontae Smith's got both feet in there. It will be very, very close, I'll tell you that now. Need to stay with it. We will keep you live and pumped and juiced. If that touchdown is any good or not, there is an official review. We are live and locked in, guys. Hopefully you are liked and subscribed. Thank you to everybody who watched the Ace Jordan show in the first half. Hope you are still live for the second half. If not, that's cool. Grab your drink, grab your smoke, grab your girl, grab your dog, grab your animals, do whatever you got to do. Get your family. Let's just chill. Let's get the Redzone on and let's get this watch-along party live, juiced and popping, guys. Have one for me. We are currently nearly 2.5 hours into our Redzone NFL special. We usually go 3 hours with a 1 break in between. We've had our little break and we are still live. We're going to bring you bang up to date with everything going on around the NFL. As far as I'm aware, only a few games now in the fourth quarter, and we will keep you live and juiced. Anyway, Johnson for the Baltimore Ravens, winding one up there. Guess what? Finds Mike Andrews on a beautiful go route, and Mark Andrews there with a beautiful pass. He definitely gets 2 feet in, and Mark Andrews has gone off today. Even though the Ravens are losing, he's had a great game. He's had over 100 yards. So he'll be pleased with his stats, but he won't be pleased with the main stat. And the main stat is the Baltimore Ravens here are taking a lick to their divisional rivals. Anyway, let's stay here live with the Houston Texans, and they are really trying to pile it on the Chargers. Let's see if the Chargers defense come up good here. They do on a 3rd and 6. forcing a field goal attempt, and the Houston Texans now with a 25-yard field goal attempt, and that is drained. So the Houston Texans now make a 27-15 game. Houston Texans here surprising everybody, making sure that they are finishing the season strong. LA Chargers here got a huge hole to get out of, but there is not a lot of time left. Most games now are in the fourth quarter, guys. We are bringing you live and juiced around the NFL. Hope you've had a great one today on the Ace Jordan Show. We love every single minute of our Sundays, guys. Hope you do too. This is something that we've only got 2 weeks left of. Then we'll be going into the playoffs. Shout out to the playoffs. Can't wait till we've got every game live for you, of course. Won't miss a thing here on the Ace Jordan Show. Shout out to everybody on Twitter at my Ace Jordan, at Ace Jordan Sports. See the Twitter down below. Shout out to Shan who helped out with the graphics. Shout out to Ace Jordan himself who actually has to put all this together and get it running live. Haven't missed a thing here, guys, with the NFL. Most games now in the fourth quarter. We are ticking down. We have Johnson for the Baltimore Ravens, and he finds Mark Andrews again on a deep crossing route, and Johnson's balling out today for the Ravens. Looking like he's had a decent game, to be fair, but there's a flag on the play. And what a wounder that will be if that is going to be rewound and it is going to be against the Baltimore Ravens. We will see. Hopefully it isn't. But to be fair, that was a great pass by Johnson. Let's see. No, pass interference. That penalty is declined. So the Baltimore Ravens there, looking like they are trying to make a late fight back in this one. And the Baltimore Ravens now with a touchdown of their own, making that game now 34-20. Baltimore Ravens now getting back into the game. 24-30 in that one. 20-34, sorry, in that one. Baltimore Ravens now getting back into the game. Fair play to them. Johnson balling out. Backup QB, as we know, even to Tyler Huntley, but he's still come out and got the job done. We will stay live here with the Philadelphia Eagles now, looking for that point after that beautiful touchdown for Jalen Hurts and the gang, making that score 22-3. Philadelphia now, that point after is good. Great play there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are live and ready and juiced. We are with Matt Stafford and the gang, LA Rams, just getting into the fourth quarter in that one. Currently 20-13 up, even though he's threw 3 interceptions. What does he do? Hand it off. And I can't see it because it's not Henderson, and I don't think he's at Sony Michel. Goes off there with loads of room on the outside. No, it is Henderson. Back in today. Henderson there, just showing you a replay. Simple outside run play. Cooper Kupp, great block on the outside, and Henderson rips one big. Great hole, makes one guy miss, and Henderson nearly takes it all the way to the house. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and locked in. Hope you are live, juiced and pumped no matter what you are doing around the world. Shout out to everybody in America who's watching. Shout out to everybody in the UK. Shout out to everybody out there in Mexico. Shout out to everybody out there in Canada also. We are absolutely live, juiced and buzzing for this one, guys. Hope you've had a great one. Hope you have enjoyed the NFL action this week. Hope you are ready for the late window also. Can't wait, guys, for that one. We are live, juiced and pumped. We will stay now with Josh Allen and the gang. Josh Allen looking to float one up, and he's got one in there. Beautiful completion into McKenzie. Josh Allen and the gang here now, rolling, as they've been, to be fair, rolling all day. Fair play to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen and the gang here looking like they've definitely come to ball out. And the Texans, unbelievably, have put 30 up on the Chargers. How embarrassing. How are the Chargers going to respond? We will see. Anyway, we will stay with Matt Stafford and the gang here, looking for Odell as he's rolling out to his right. Matt Stafford and the gang here has threw no touchdowns to today. 3 interceptions, but he's still going to keep slinging the rock all over the place because that's the type of baller he is. Anyway, Josh Allen, who's had a good solid game today against the New England Patriots, hand the ball off. Singletary looking for room down the middle, and he picks up maybe 2-3 yards there. Devin Singletary looking like he's trying to pile on more pressure against that Patriots defence, but that 3-4 comes up good. Anyway, we stay now here with Matt Stafford and the gang. The LA Rams now with a 3rd and 7 coming on the Vikings 25-yard line. Matt Stafford now puts his back in for protection, right down the middle, blocks up the A-gap. Stafford, plenty of time. Looking round, did he get Higby? Yes, he did. Higby there on a beautiful comeback route, and Higby helps out his quarterback beautifully there and gets that completion. Josh Allen now, double box situation, Buffalo Bills. Floats one out to Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox there, great play, picks up the first down. Buffalo Bills there with the 1st and goal. Double box situation here, guys, now we had 2 completions there. We will keep you live and up to date with everything that's going on. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. All the scores are live and correct. We will have a double box situation. Buffalo Bills here now with the 1st and goal against the New England Patriots. Absolutely buzzing. Haven't missed a thing here. Let's go. Josh Allen, 1st and goal. 12 and ticking. Dawson Knox now number 88 in the formation, staying very tight. Everybody inside the numbers. Sanders and Diggs, the wide receivers, in for the Buffalo Bills here. This drive, 3 rushes, 4 passes. But I tell you what, this might be the 5th one in counting. Does Singletary get it in? No, he is stopped short there by Van Noy. One of the juggernauts there for the New England Patriots just about manages to get it done. Fair play to him there. Absolutely beautiful stop. Judon also in to help out. Singletary now. Maybe he's going to get another carry. We will see. Haven't missed anything around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped. Single box situation. Let's stay live. Buffalo Bills. 2nd and goal here. What will they do? 5 trips to the end zone today. 2 touchdowns. 2 field goals. Doing well in the red zone. Let's see. Josh Allen. 2-by-2 formation. Gets the snap. Josh Allen hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary runs it in. And Josh Allen looks live and juiced and pumped just like Ace Jordan should. And Josh Allen there hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary with a touchdown, and the Buffalo Bills now take a 26-14 lead in that one. Sorry, a 26-14 lead in that one. Let's see if that point after is good for the Buffalo Bills. Because the Bills now with Singletary get that touchdown and make it a 26-14 lead. Absolutely beautiful there by Singletary, making it a 26-14 game. We will see if that point after is good. But for now, let's update the scoreboard and tell you we saw that touchdown live, and it is 26-14. We have to go live here to the LA Chargers. Face now. LA Rams. Face now with a 2nd and 6. Let's see what the LA Rams are going to do. 2nd and 6. Empty. Three receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. And Matt Stafford's now looking for Cooper Kupp across the middle, but he couldn't quite find him. Now we're going to get a 3rd and 6 double box situation here, guys. Got a few teams in the red zone. Buffalo Bills here going for the 2-point conversion. Josh Allen fakes the handoff, scrambles to his left, floats one up, can't get it. So that score now does stay 26-14. Buffalo Bills there, 26-14 in that one. Haven't missed a thing. Went for the 2-point conversion, didn't get it. Anyway, let's go here now live to the LA Rams. Matt Stafford, 3rd and 6, literally on the Minnesota Vikings 11-yard line. Let's see what they do here. Matt Stafford and the gang, 11 minutes and 42 left of the 4th quarter. Stafford, time in the pocket. Let's see what he does. Can he deliver that perfectly? And I think he does. And guess who it's in? I think he's into Odell Beckham Jr. And it is. And it's a touchdown there for the LA Rams, and Matt Ryan and the gang, Matt Stafford and the gang there. Dropping it beautifully into Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham now having a beautiful resurgence of form since he left the Cleveland Browns, since he forced his way out. Just showing you here. Fakes it to the post, cuts back to the outside, lefts the corner for dead, and then Matt Stafford drills it in absolutely perfectly. And that is now a beautiful touchdown for the LA Rams, and the Rams now take a 27-13 lead in that one. Fair play to the Rams now, turning up the heat. Rams now 27-13. Double box situation, because we currently have the Chargers also on the move, who are literally playing in the same uniform today. Little bit confusing. Also in the double box situation, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Jets. Zach Wilson and the gang here scrambling around. Let's see what Zach Wilson's doing. Floats one up, absolutely beautiful, and it looks like Zach Wilson and the gang are balling out today. McDermott with a huge touchdown there, and the Jets take a 23-15 lead against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Couple of scores to tell you about them there. Looking like the Jets take a 22-15 lead in that one. The Jets absolutely balling out. Zach Wilson and the gang there floats one up beautifully. Absolutely great touchdown there. And the Jets now 22 up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Huge score. Looking out now, we have a field goal attempt also to tell you about in the Detroit Lions and the Falcons game. Looking like that one is drilled. Detroit Lions now get a field goal in that one. We go now live to the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals now absolutely on fire today. Joe Burrow and the gang handed off to Boyd. Boyd there with a beautiful run play. And that there gets them a first down. Let's bring you live and up to date, guys, around the NFL. Buffalo Bills 26-14. Bengals 34-20 against the Ravens. Rams currently 27-13 up against the Vikings, and the Bucks 29-6 up against the Panthers. The Chargers 25-27 down against the Houston Texans, but hopefully not for long, because there's been a score in that one. Can't wait to update you with that one because it's gone in favour of the Chargers. When the pictures come through live to us, we will give them to you. Chargers making that a 23-27 27 lead. So the Texans beating the Chargers 27-23. We will bring you that touchdown live when it comes up. Anyway, Eagles also 20-3 up against the Giants. That is correct. And the Lions 20-16 up in that one. Jacksonville Jaguars against the Jets. Just brought you that huge Jets touchdown. Just seeing if the Jets point after was good, and it was. So the Jets point after there make it 23-15 against the Jaguars, and that brings you live and up to date around the NFL, guys. Don't forget, the Chargers have scores against the Texans. For whatever reason, the NFL Redzone is not loving off the Chargers today because it's slow and behind. It's not showing us what the Chargers are doing. But trust me, guys, the Chargers have scored a touchdown, making it now a close one again in that one. Chargers now, let's see if they can ball out and put some pain. There's over 5 minutes left of the fourth quarter left in that one. We are ticking down, guys. We are getting near to the end of most of the games, and unfortunately we are getting down near to the end of our live Ace Jordan coverage. Hope you love the show. Definitely love doing it. Let's stay live with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, and we go live to Dr. Dre and Eminem, aka Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. And what do? Eminem throws a beautiful strike in there to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre on that beautiful crossing route there, just showing you a replay. Eminem, plenty of time in the pocket, and he delivers it there to Jamar Chase, who just finds the soft spot in his own coverage, and Dr. Dre there turns the burners on, aka Jamar Chase, and he picks up a huge first down. Let's see now what the Cincinnati Bengals are going to do. Joe Burrow 6 for 6 for this drive, 65 yards. Jamar Chase 125 yards again, another 100-yard game for Jamar Chase. What an absolute baller he is. Surely what a top wide receiver. Surely one of the candidates for Rookie of the Year. Joe Burrow now, flag on the play. That play gets blown up dead as they are on the Baltimore Ravens 12-yard line. Haven't missed a thing here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped. Hope we've had a great one. Just like Joe Burrow and the gang here. Let's bring you live to the LA Rams versus the Minnesota Vikings. And they are currently 27-13 down. Dalvin now out of the game. So what's Kirk going to do? He's going to find Conklin over the middle, and that's a huge gain there for nearly 30 yards. So the Minnesota Vikings here rolling. Cincinnati Bengals here rolling. Let's keep you posted with both teams all the way. Cincinnati Bengals here. Joe Burrow and the gang. In the Cincinnati Redzone today, 5 trips, 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. That's how much they are balling out. 1st and 10. 2-by-1 formation. Jamar Chase outside the numbers. Boyd and Higgins make up the receiving core. Anyway, we have Burrow, hands it off now to the aforementioned Boyd, and it looks like he only gets about 2 yards there. Great play there by the Baltimore Ravens defence. Absolutely obliterated by injuries, but they are still trying to get the job done. Anyway, let's stay live here with the Minnesota Vikings. We have a double box situation. Minnesota Vikings now here on offense. Kirk Cousins and the gang rolling against the LA Rams. Let's see now on the 25-yard line. What can they do? Rams now balling out. Let's see if they can keep it up on defense. Kirk, plenty of time in the pocket. Checks it down. Number 26 there, looking for huge yards, and he gets maybe about 8. Great play there. Vikings rolling. Let's go back to Cincy. Cincinnati Bengals now. Oh my days, right on time. Dropped it in perfect to Higgins on that post route, and Joey Burrow, one of Ace Jordan's favourites, drops it in to Higgins. And the Baltimore Ravens now are having to pay because they've had a 40 burger dropped on them today by Joe Burrow and the gang. What do you know about that 40-ounce bottle? Drops it on them there. Again, beautiful play. Higgins on the post route, and Burrow can't miss him because he's wide open. Joey Burrow and the gang here. The Cincinnati Bengals absolutely balling out today, guys. Joey Burrow and the gang making that now a 41-20 lead against the Baltimore Ravens. What do you know about the Joey Burrow Cincinnati Bengals getting the job done today? Anyway, we are live now with Kirk Cousins and the gang, who hands the ball off, looking like he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage because that's blown up by guess who? That guy, Aaron Donald, forcing Minnesota Vikings down to a 2nd and goal. We are ticking now live here, guys. We're getting right down to the bone of all the nitty gritty. Anyway, Matt Ryan and the gang here, looking like the Detroit Lions are going to come up huge with a play, and they do. Gage there has a fumble, and the Detroit Lions come up big in the 4th quarter. Absolutely brilliant. Detroit Lions there looking like they're going to get the job done. Absolutely beautiful. Minnesota Vikings here, currently 2 touchdowns against the Rams, but they are in a 1st and goal situation, and guess what? That is Kirk, and he drops it into that guy, Osborne, with a beautiful post route. KJ Osborne, and Kirk Cousins walks off the field like he's James Bond, as if to say, you like that? And he absolutely drops it on him there perfectly. And the Rams defence there, looking around all blaming each other, but Osborne was wide open. And Kirk Cousins drops a beautiful play in there, making that game currently 19-27. Let's see if that point after is good. And I can confirm to you that it is, and that touchdown has been confirmed, and so was the point after. So the Vikings now make that a 27-20 game. 1-score game there in that one, keeping it nice and tight, nice and juicy. Anyway, let's go here to another double box situation, and we've got the Chargers versus the Houston Texans. We've got the New England Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Double box situation here. Only one time out for the Chargers. Time is ticking against them, and the Texans are currently winning, and they have the ball. Let's see what they can do here now. Backs against the wall job. Real time for the Chargers. Defense has got to show up and show out. Anyway, let's stay with them. Hand it off. Burkhead, who's had a bag of yards today, gets blown up in the backfield swiftly, and the Chargers defence comes up good there. Anyway, let's go to Mac Jones in the other double box situation. Currently 26-14, and Mac Jones gets his Lamar Jackson on, scrambles in up to pick up the 1st down. Done enough there, and there's also a penalty flag on the play. Let's see if that's against roughing the passer. Probably is. Loads of beef, because you know the Buffalo Bills and the Patriots now, they've got a little bit of history. That game got nasty 3 weeks ago, and the defence have definitely shown up today, because the Patriots now currently getting licked 26-14. We will stay live and juiced here, guys, with the NFL Ace Jordan Show. Hope you are live, juiced and buzzing. Hope you've had a great one. Hope you are gassed no matter what you are doing. Hope you've had one for me. We will be clocking off soon. We are getting now to crunch time. We are getting now down to the bottom of all these games. We will see now. We are with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are looking like they've run one in against the Jets, keeping that game close. And there's no way I can say his name. We'll try it. Ogunbunwale. Ogunbunwale. Yes, Ogunbunwale. Rolls one in for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Jaguars now make that again a close game. Let's see what the official score is. It is 23-21. So, 23-21. Huge touchdown there for the Jaguars, making it close in all these games. Hope you've had a great time here around the NFL, guys. We are live, juiced and pumped for this nearly 3-hour extravaganza of the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you will join us next week. Hope you'll join us for our preview shows coming up. Shout out to everybody live and locked in. Shout out to everybody who joined us all across the globe. Hope you are live, juiced and buzzing no matter where you are. Thank you for watching. We have had a great one here. Can't wait to shout out my Dinks dog. Can't wait to see her. She probably needs the biggest wee in the whole wide world, bless her. But she's been a good girl this second half. Josh Allen now currently has to sit down on the sideline because the New England Patriots have a 1st and 10. They are trailing by 2 scores. There is 8 minutes left of the 4th quarter in that one. We are ticking down, guys. The Detroit Lions game and the Atlanta Falcons game is also ticking down, not long in that one. We're in the 4th quarter of all the games, guys. Literally every game now has less than 10 minutes left in it. We will see what's going on in here. New England Patriots, we're going to stay live with them. New England Patriots now, 1st and 10 on the Buffalo Bills 15-yard line. Let's see what they can dial up here. Matt Jones and the gang now. Toss play into Harris. Harris now foraging. Bit of room on the outside. Picks up maybe 6-7 yards. Double box situation. Detroit Lions looking to respond now after that huge turnover. Looking like they're trying to hurry up the field to pick up a first. They'll get more than a 1st and goal there because they've got a huge 1st and goal. Bull looking like he's balling out. There's only 39 seconds of the Lions game. Maybe the Lions are going to do it. Maybe they're actually going to do it for the hashtag Motor City Dan Campbell gang. Can you believe it? Let's see if they do. I hope they do. They deserve a win more than anybody. Let's see if they can get it done. Anyway, let's speak of who's getting it done. Looks like the New England Patriots here might have ran one in for a touchdown because the judges are on the field and they've got their arms up in the air, and that usually signals touchdown, and it is. Huge touchdown here for the New England Patriots. Yep, that touchdown has been confirmed. That game now has gone close again. Didn't quite see who ran it in. I think it's Harris. Beautiful touchdown, and that makes that now a 26-20 game. We will see if that score is confirmed, but we will see. The judges trying to push everybody away. That game now has gone really close. We will see if that touchdown is confirmed. Let's go to the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Double box situation here. Detroit Lions now banging on the heavenly door with a 1st and goal. Let's see if Boyle and the gang can get the job done. Boyle, loads of confidence in the gang. The Falcons making him throw it, and that's why. Game's done. Falcons come up huge with the play there. Interception done, and the Lions now have unfortunately lost this game. That is the first game done live here on the Ace Jordan Show. The Falcons win 20-16. Fair play to the Atlanta Falcons who get the job done here. Boyle, who had a great game, throws the interception late, and that game now is final. Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions final. Absolutely beautiful there. Play by the Falcons defence. Come up good, right on time on the Ace Jordan Show. That score is done there. Absolutely beautiful. We are ticking down now to the end of the Ace Jordan Show, guys. Hope we've had a great one. I've absolutely loved it. Thank you to everybody live and locked in. Can't wait to check the analytics. Can't wait to see your feedback. Shout out to everybody who made this show happen. Absolutely love being here on Sundays, guys. Unfortunately, we have now come to an end of the Ace Jordan Show. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. Hope you are live no matter where you are. Can't wait for you to see us next week. Let's stay with Jalen Hurts, because on the 2nd and goal there, they've just flipped one into Johnson, and that is now a 27-3 lead for the Philadelphia Eagles. What a huge play there. Flipped it into Lane Johnson, one of the linemen, and no doubt he'll be buzzing there. Philadelphia Eagles now make that 27 in that one. Absolutely beautiful by the Eagles, putting the pain to the Giants. Come out big in the 4th quarter. Let's stay live with the LA Rams and Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp now 13 straight games with over 90 plus yards. And now Matt Stafford has ripped one in huge to him. Matt Stafford and the gang here rolling, guys. We'll be clocking off very soon. Let's keep you live and updated with everything that's going on around the NFL. LA Rams now, under 4 minutes left of the 4th quarter left. Matt Stafford, hands it off. Sonny Michel now looking for room on the outside. Can he pick up the first down? We will see. Doesn't quite make it, but he's ripped him there for 8 yards. Chargers now back against the wall because the Houston Texans now have the ball in their territory, and it looks like they're going to put the end to the misery, and they do, because the Houston Texans now have scored a huge touchdown, and that now is game over. The Houston Texans now have come up massive in that game, and the Houston Texans have scored again, making that a 35-23 lead against Justin Herbert and the gang, and time is surely running out for Justin Herbert and the gang now. Wow, what an amazing NFL Redzone we have had this week. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. We are coming to the end of our show. We are coming to the end of all of our games. Nearly 3 hours straight. Hope you loved it. Absolutely loved our show today, guys. Pow. Absolutely killed it. Absolutely loved the energy. Hopefully you'll be back for more. Make sure you like and subscribe our video, guys. Can't wait to